go live? We go live.
Hello, cousin it.
Hello. This is a monsoon. This is what the heat does to me. I need to ban summer.
Hello?
What?
What? I was just playing the... What? Off to a good start. Wait, oh. Because this is separate. I got it through the Game Pass, so I'm wondering if maybe the campaign is blocked. Bitch. Hello? Okay, maybe not. Ah, good start. Hold on. Maybe if we relaunch
What
it.
is happening?
Hello. Because I forget, is it the infinite? Because you buy the campaign, but I have the Game Pass. Maybe it's not connecting the fact that I have the Game Pass. Game Pass or for $40. Okay, yeah, I have it on the Game Pass, or I should have it because of Game Pass.
Signed out somehow?
I'm like, I should have a month, over a month left. Alrighty then. Ha! We're gonna give it for a time. Alright. Well, good ol'. I fucked it up. Let's do this real quick.
Oh no.
Let's see if we can
No one needs to see my face in such detail.
Okay. Yeah, hello. This is me. Let me in.
Give me access to the game that I purchased with money.
Something went wrong. Please try again later. This is great. Maybe we don't get to play infinite. Alright. In the meantime, here, draw a card. Alright. We have Spark from Seek Discomfort, the fine folks over at Yes Theory. So I figured that would be great conversation stuff because it's for like deeper things and it's fun and what have you. While we figure this stuff out. It's fantastic. Oh, good. It's not working on the browser, realistically, either.
Xbox is down.
God, wouldn't that be funny? At that point, I just go, all right, Marcus, we're playing Kingdom Hearts. Have fun. Let's go.
Chain of
Memories.
yeah,
Oh God, no.
that's the one.
No, we'd start with one probably. Yeah, first 3 months for $1. Yeah, so I should have 3 months of this. Am I not on this? Does it think that I'm on? It led to the same page. Try it again?
What's going on?
I don't know. What is Xbox? Explain.
Is that
It's
Xbox?
I mean, it is Xbox. It's the Xbox Game Pass.
But I heard Hexbox.
Oh, Hexbox. Yeah, there we go. Hello? Bruh. What is... Uh-huh. Okay, yeah. Bish... I am signed in. What? What? What do you mean signed in? I am signed in. This is hilarious. This is truly the ultimate boss. Microsoft.
Yeah. They're taking over the world.
Okay, I have the Xbox app on my computer, so
X-Men.
let's fucking see if it's on there, I guess.
Start Halo. Xbox make my Halo
You're
work.
like, no. Not now. You don't want to ask me this question. Okay, cool. Thank you. Let me in.
Let me in.
We open it up on the Xbox app and it's like Halo Infinite. Play. You own this. It's like, okay, cool. Yes. Am I not logged in? I'm logged in on here. Hello? What's happening? Bish? What do you want from me? Well, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? Game Pass? Okay, so this is saying that it's not on my account. Hey, Game Pass.
Just
Loading.
the void.
Just the void.
You don't get even the option to log in. You get nothing. You get black squares.
You lose. Good day, sir.
You get nothing.
What the heck in kick? Now it's loading on the game. Oh? Okay. What in the Am I gonna have to freaking make a new
Microsoft customer support? Can we have a hand here because we...
I made this whole series for you. The only reason I got into Halo at all was because I heard Infinite was good. And I was like, now is the time. Okay, cool. Thanks. Yeah, recommend it. Yeah, whatever. Let me in.
So
Maybe it has to update Xbox Live on my PC. Is that what's happening?
maybe.
What is this? It's not the game bar. It's
What is something
Xbox
you
app.
appreciate about the way your parents raised you?
Ooh, you first.
I would say, actually, I have a very good answer for this. At least when it comes to my mother and my stepdad, I did not learn until much later that, as an adult, did I learn that they were below the poverty line multiple times when I was growing up, and they just never made it our problem because they didn't want to worry us. And I think that's the correct thing to do with kids because it's not like kids can do anything about it.
No, I definitely appreciate something of that caliber with my parents because it's something where I'm not sure if we ever dipped below poverty line, but I do know that like Dad told me a story about how when we went on a very long road trip to go to and from Wisconsin. That's where his folks are from.
Yeah.
And on that trip, he said that it was him, mom, us three kids, and like a couple $100 in his pocket, and that was it. That was the entirety of like what we had going for us at the time. And I'm just like, holy crap! Like, he would have been. What would he be? 20. He would have been late 20s, early 30s. So like not terribly far from where we are currently.
Yeah.
Like that's just something where it's like Jesus. I mean, by that point having essentially an adoptive child because my dad is my stepdad, but I call him dad because he's who I grew up with. And then my two sisters, and then just basically jumping into having a family. That's something I really admire with my dad. And then for both of them, especially with my mom, is like having high self expectations. That's something that is both a blessing and a curse, but more often than not a blessing, because it is something that like has gotten me into trouble because like you push yourself too far, but pushing yourself is often, in my opinion, better than not, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, that's something that I respect from the both of them. I still have no idea what the hell is happening with the Xbox app.
Inspects, explain.
It's Arkansas. Not Arkansas, it's Arkansas. America, explain.
America, explain.
Apparently, Microsoft Flight Simulator has a Pelican add-on. Okay, cool. Why can't... Here I was, making the assumption that this would work. What even... Can't launch infinite campaign. This got very fun, very silly. Reboot the game, restart the device, verify thing in files. If it's on Steam, Steam overlay. Okay. Contact Halo customer support. Oh god. Okay.
Okay, thanks. Cool. Windows Central says some Halo Infinite players are unable to access the Halo Infinite campaign
Right now.
despite purchasing the game via the Microsoft Store.
Is that
Steam
real?
are owning an active Xbox Game Pass subscription. To fix this, wait a few minutes and restart your console or client. The Halo Infinite campaign should unlock on your system.
So restart the game.
Yeah.
You can't restart the computer.
Is Xbox Live running in the background? Could you potentially
task manager force it to shut down?
Shut it off and start it again.
X the box, the exit to the box, and you don't stop till you drop. The bam bam boogie. It doesn't say technically Xbox Live, but we'll kill all the Xbox things.
Yeah. And theoretically, if you start it back up.
Oh, sorry. Wait a few minutes. Oh, you went a very different route. I was thinking oh god. The like the elevator music.
Yeah.
Whatever that is. Yeah.
Xbox.
That was almost a minute. Yeah. In this day and age, that should be enough.
Hello, Infinite. Play. Okay.
It's still thinking on the Xbox app, which is concerning. Maybe we're just gonna play StarCraft. Now that we've reinstalled it and just have embraced the power of co-op. Alright. She thinking.
Say a little prayer to the Xbox gods, everybody.
Oh, Bill Gates. Those at 343. Blessed art thou names. Oh, we got a load and spinny. Oh, no. Can I play the multi? Is it just Infinite's campaign? Is that what they were saying?
Multiplayer is free.
Yeah.
Always.
But like, is it I guess a server thing, or is it? Did it just say that it was?
That's all I can think of is like it's not connecting because like it can't verify that you
it doesn't have any idea what's happening
on the game because so like it would verify that you have it installed and you have the game, so clearly you have access to the free parts.
It's weird that on like the website it's not acknowledging that like I have Halo.
Yeah.
Like, or I have Game Pass. Like I could buy the full thing. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Fun. Boy howdy. And this a joy. Uh-huh. I don't know if I want to. Did it say that it was just through the Microsoft Game Pass thing that I was having trouble?
It says it's an issue. Well, again, this could just be not even the issue we're experiencing. This was posted December 8th, 2021.
Tail end of last year.
Yeah. So some people, despite purchasing the game via Microsoft Store, Steam, or owning an active Xbox Game Pass subscription.
So it's across the board.
Yeah.
Microsoft Store, Steam, or through Game Pass.
I had to do a thing when I first got it, which is the thing I didn't want to mention last time, but when I first got it, it like kept crashing every time I tried to start the campaign, so I had to do like the verify files thing. That was over Steam.
Can we uninstall and reinstall? Well, can we get that far in the Xbox app? Does it know? Will it move?
Look, you really have the achievements.
I do.
It's
It's like, congrats, you've played this game. Excellent. Well done. Good old cloud-based.
No, it's
Fun.
fine. They told us for years it was going to be fine. The system was going to be perfect. We didn't need
perfect.
to panic.
What are you talking about?
And,
This is exactly as intended, don't you know?
We were all just overreacting when we said that Diablo 3 was a dark sign of things to come. We were being way too blown out of proportions.
The Xbox app is still not working. Do I need to uninstall and reinstall the Xbox app? Is that where we're at?
Well, if
Is that what's happening?
If it's not even working on the browser, I don't even know what that...
Oh,
I'm going to look at down detector.
ooh, good call. Oh, look, Among Us.
Among Us.
Forgot about that. Scrolling through all of the random games that I presumably can't play at the moment because it doesn't know that I have a... Oh, that's some funny stuff right there.
All services are up and running, according to Microsoft.
Okay.
What about according to down detector?
Down.
Right?
From, oh my god, wait, hold on. That says 357. So, like, what? It's just been down today? What about this Sunday? What about this Sunday?
No, sorry, that's... that big spike is from...
Is literally right now?
7:42.
You're telling me if we started all but 15 minutes sooner, we would have been playing the game. Would it have booted us, though?
That's a good question.
That's a really weird question.
Jeez.
Man, my hair is short right now. It's weird. I'm like playing with it. I'm like, oh my god, look, I can manipulate my hair all of two directions. Like, it's either going to the left or going to the right. And that's like the end of it. Cloud gaming.
God,
Wow.
I love the future.
I can't. Boy howdy. So let's dive into my Halo perks that are here. What?
Marvel's Avengers.
Oh, these are all different perks. Okay. What do I have to look forward to in Infinite? Like, yes, Cortana is crazy.
Yeah.
Historically
I'd say,
speaking.
ironically, I think, and like for the better, one could argue. I would argue. Some people disagree. Halo Infinite is a lot more of a personal story than I'd say a lot of the other games have been.
I've heard people think that Chief has more character in this than the entire series.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Chief has more character. The one, like the two NPCs you have way more character than like most of the normal side NPCs.
Is that a side effect of the runtime of this game's campaign? Would
I'm
you
not
think?
sure because like I think like if you were able to just bam 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 to the missions, I
Yeah.
don't think it's that much longer story wise than the other games.
Okay.
I think it's just like legitimately like the focus is not like you're not really trying in this one, and I think they were kind of like 343 was kind of like let's take a step back, let's all calm down,
Yeah.
let's take a breath, let's try and see where we fucked up, and let's try and be better.
Okay.
And so the scope of this game specifically, like they hint at a bigger scope for future games to come in this, like starting from the storyline, but the scope of this game specifically is very small. Like there is no imminent kind of death counter happening. There
Yeah.
is just a this bad thing might happen, and like basically we already lost,
Yeah.
so there's not
Which
really
we've seen some of the aftermath of
Yeah.
from the beginning of this game.
So there's not really like a big ticking clock like most of the Halo games, like where we have to do this otherwise the universe blows up sort of thing. It's more of a like we can breathe, we can chill, we can have conversations.
We're getting a slow revenge story happening kind of thing.
We can have conversations. We can reflect on things that have happened in the past. We can
This went poorly. Maybe
Yeah.
not again.
we can
If we can help it.
examine why things went poorly and how we prevent them from going poorly in the future.
Okay. Interesting.
And that's what I think is
So, in some respects, you could say that they picked that kind of lesson up from like ODST, because ODST
100%.
is
I think so.
post tragedy, if you want to
Yeah.
call it that.
Yeah, no,
It's the aftermath.
I think they very much probably looked at that. And like just in general, I feel though there is like a trend among like a lot of action games
Sure.
right now to have more stories like that. Like, the new God of War, the like The Last of Us.
Among Us. The game lobby.
Just like a little Among Us guy doing tasks, looks mournfully out the window, see the frozen crewmate, sends a shingled tear.
Was not an imposter.
Yeah. What have we done?
When they shed a tear, we established that like the imposters are like the full body is just the imposter, like it opens it up like Pac-Man. Are the crewmates also somewhat full body, or like when you shed in a tear, does it come out the visor, or is it just hidden behind the visor and we just don't get to see it?
Or like zooms in with like a transparent thing through the visor and you see the eyes and just
That sets a very like concerning precedent. Like, okay, cool, they have 2 human eyes and 2 legs. Where are their arms?
hidden until they need them.
Just Oh wait, no, they don't have arms. They only have hands. Rayman hands.
Yeah.
They have the Rayman hands. Where do they hide the hands?
in a pocket space between dimensions.
Oh, good. I'm glad that anvil space exists for video game characters. Well, this took an interesting turn. Who'd have thunk?
Who'd have thunk it?
Now I'm just like scrolling through the Xbox store thing, and it's like coming to Game Pass. Hello Neighbor 2. Why is there a second one? The first one went through development hell.
Yeah, and then
It got worse.
And no one liked
because they made it worse. Why did they do that? Who knows?
I've heard a lot of good things about Sea of Thieves. It seems like the kind of things I would get bored of like after an hour.
I've heard good things about Destroy All Humans. That's an old game though. That's been around. And then they made a more recent. I forget if they remastered it or if they made a new one.
They did a remaster like for the PS4 or something.
Yeah. Have you played the Guardians of the Galaxy game?
I've seen people play through it. Yeah.
It's so much fun. It's a very, very surprisingly good game, IMO. The like gameplay wise, I don't think it's like anything to write home about. Like it does its job, but holy crap, the emotional beat parts. It does feel like you're just going through like one of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. Like it's got that same heart and soul to it, which is impressive, I would say, for a video game.
Start again, start again.
Another thing that was really funny with it is uh in going through the like introduction, you'll have like some flashbacks to the 80s as Star-Lord,
Mm-hmm.
and um when you jump back in time as Peter Quill, it's really funny because every time that I see that, I just see
Mm-hmm.
like my dad's like high school photograph come to life almost. Like I don't know like how universal the experience of the 80s was, but he's like long hair, the clothing, his room has a bunch of like metal and music and whatever, just stuff like that that made me laugh really hard. Peter Quill had a guitar. That's something that I know my dad did not have, or at least he didn't play. If he did have, that would be weird that he had one.
So it sounds like Xbox Live is just struggling altogether. They had
We
it
just
down.
killed it.
They had a down report yesterday, and apparently the day before that too.
Oh my god.
They're just not
Wow.
doing good right now.
Man, if only I launched it before going live. Now it's just weird. What are two strangers to do on the internet with a camera on them?
M12 Warthog, M29, M80, AV49
Oh,
Wasp.
for context for all you folks at home, we're just going through like
I'm sorry,
the vehicle.
That's just a banshee.
No, this is a wasp. See, this is vaguely more bug-like. Razorback. Hello.
Oh, that's actually one of the most useful vehicles in the campaign.
Oh, because more seats.
Because you equip all the soldiers with like the best weapons you have, and then you load up the thing with it, and they just like you all with rocket launchers, and you have just a moving like mobile auto turret.
Interesting. None of the like customization stuff will affect the campaign, I imagine. Yeah.
I don't think you need skins or anything though.
Okay. Hmm. Ha. Ooh. E. Ooh. E. Ooh. Ah. Ah.
I'm on a Ming Mang.
Ooh. E. Ooh. Ah. Ah. Ting tang. Well, a caboose.
I mean, he's really just blue. Helmet's not right.
Helmet's closest so far of what we've seen. We've seen two though. Let us continue. What in the hell is blindfolded boy?
This looks like a Mass Effect helmet.
You know, a little bit, yeah. I was gonna say Mass Effect, or this also looks like, hey, we should play KOTOR. It kind of looks like the ancient Mandalorians in Star Wars. It's like a weird Linda.
My first look, that's just a weird scout trooper.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Out the visor.
It's weird thinking like how many of these visors are like squared off, almost.
Seems
counterintuitive.
Yeah, seems
I'm sorry. Wait, hold on here. Rakshasa. That's what they named this? Who's naming these? Eagle Strike, Mark like who keep going D&D up in here?
All right. It's the epic core.
All right, we looked at that stuff. Body and AI. Oh, it is changing. It's just very subtle.
It's basically like how much you fill out the armor.
Yeah, how much shoulder do you want in there?
Yeah. It's very subtle, yeah.
Yeah. Prosthesis. Oh. Hmm. Oh. General Kenobi. You are a bold one. You know, I could see why changing the like body type makes it more. He's just gone full Vader at this point. I guess their sounds, Cirque, Fret. They have names.
These are the guys that like announce your stuff in multiplayer.
Mr. Chief?
Yeah.
They call me
Question
Mr.
is,
Chief.
are you worthy enough to select me?
What? Interesting. Okay. AI color. Blue. Well, they got all sorts of fun stuff. Oh, the hot red.
the red hots.
Blue. That's how most AI should be. Unless you're Cortana. Oh.
It's locked. Can't be
I
purple.
want to point out they call it Covenant Shade.
Yeah.
Promethean, lightish red. Thank you, meme. Spartan id. This is too much power. There's no way this'll. No way. Well, I guess it doesn't like overlap with anything. I also want to point out we're getting achievements. like what is?
Let's go. Give it your all. Let's go.
Let's go. Focus up.
I want your best. Let's go.
Let's go.
Give it your all. Focus up. Focus up.
All right, her do it again.
Let's go.
Focus up. Give it your all. Let's go. Focus up. Give it your all.
Give it your all.
This one was very robotic.
Focus up.
Oh, now it's not.
Give it your all. Give it your all.
You can also
Give
press
it your
R to
all.
keep previewing it.
Let's go. Give it your all. Focus up. Give it your all. Let's go. Give it your all. Focus up. Let's go. Give it your all.
I think
Focus
you're closest to this. Ooh. Oh my goodness, look at all these things. I'm never gonna play the Halo multiplayer. but we haven't touched it by this point. F. There we go.
And all these are locked.
Yeah.
You get 2.
Hmm. I do this. I do the Imperial in real life, so let's do that. I don't salute very often. I don't properly salute. I do like a half-hearted, like casual nod. Haha.
I'll do like a.
You did almost a dab there.
Yeah. Do like a bow salute weirdness.
Do
when
you
I'm
think-
awkward?
How much trouble? I mean, surely it must happen by now because, you know, the internet exists.
Mhm.
Enough time has passed since the dab became a thing.
Yeah.
How much trouble do you think people in the military have gotten for dabbing for their commanding officer? Like on a scale of 1 to 10, do you think it's something where they would just laugh, or it's just like, you dumb shit, all right, push-ups?
I assume the latter.
You don't think they would be all too devastating to one that commits such a crime, quote unquote?
Yeah, no, I think they'd just be like, fucking idiots. laps.
Nerds.
The spike is not going down on down detector.
Well, gee golly gosh.
And it looks like Xbox support is not even aware of it. I do feel kind of bad for them because it looks like they have been responding to stuff a lot recently in the past day, and just a few hours ago was their last like update on their Twitter at least.
Ah, so what you're saying is we should yell at them. Oh, I have no bookmarks. Do the boy. Popular custom maps. Well, it's cool there's custom maps. That's a thing. So,
What was... Oh, God, I remember the fucking joke in high school, freshman year of high school.
oh,
I remember because they assassinated Osama bin Laden.
ladies and
And-
gentlemen, we got him.
It happened on the like during the like whole, I think it was like a week that PlayStation Network was down.
Watch this. MK50. Oh, now it clicked it. What is happening with the, like... It's like scroll... I did not click that. What? What is going on here? What? Excuse me?
I think they just didn't properly code it for mouse. I think this is one of the things. Yeah, it's like made to be navigated that way. That happens a lot on games that are originally made for console.
Anyway, you had a high schooler thing.
Yeah. They're like, we got a summon on, and that was the same week that PlayStation Network was down for a whole week. And so, it was like, it's amazing the things that Americans can do when the PlayStation Network is down.
That's funny. That's good. All right, let's. You know what? Can we official Halo Discord?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Let's see what's happening in here. Yes.
Hey guys, are
Do
you also
tell.
broken?
General discussion. No. It's the only thing I've seen is just no. Where? Oh, sweet Jesus, there's so many things happening in here. Complete outage, so problem. Thanks for the help, though, Cannon. Aha.
Yeah, it looks like they're having similar issues.
Alright. Well, I feel less vindicated against now.
Yeah. It's not your account specifically. It's just all of them.
It's just the game.
It's not even the game, it's the service the game is running on. Just.
I'm playing the single player. Please. Oh,
Right.
Lodi. Well, what's a good backup? I have games.
I have games.
What are you feeling? What do you want to talk over? What do you think would be a good time for two to tango through?
I don't know.
I don't feel like you want to dive into the the sinkhole that is Kingdom Hearts.
No, I've seen many a thing, and I'm not particularly interested in what I've seen.
Yet. I think Kingdom Hearts is one of those things where like nostalgia blindness can definitely be a factor, but I don't think a lot of people like it for the nostalgia blindness. I think they like it because there's like weird emotional roller coasters and more importantly terrible writing, but for some reason gets people.
I mean,
If that makes sense. I don't know how to phrase
I
it.
completely understand that. That's exactly my feelings towards Naruto.
Ah,
It's terribly written, but it punches me in the gut every single time they hit a
Yeah.
big emotional beat. When fucking Liam O'Brien
sure, yeah.
is like an edgy sand boy, and he's like, why would you care for anyone other than yourself? And he's like, 'cause they saved me from myself. I'll do anything to protect them. Is this what makes him so strong? Love. And like Naruto's literally like crawling towards him with his chin,
And you
'cause
just
he's
go,
like,
"Ugh."
yeah. And then like he has a flash, like Sandy Liam O'Brien boy has a flashback to like, love is the heart's desire to protect one close to you.
Mhm.
Is that what I've been missing? Love. And it's just like,
On a different note, speaking of like cloud-based games and services, let's see what's happening with Star Wars Battlefront 2. I have to freaking remember my Origin login, and by that I mean go to Origin and then LastPass. Help me. Copy. All right, Asta. Get me in here, Chief. Yeah.
Yeah. The thing with Kingdom Hearts that's a similar reason I will never get into One Piece is there's just the aesthetics of it will never grow on me. I have learned.
That's fair.
Like the whole vibe of the Disney characters, but they're trying to do a plot that you're supposed to take seriously sometimes. That's a level of suspension of disbelief I can't penetrate. Like I can't
It's
get
really
through
funny.
that ceiling.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Um,
Oh, good. The old tried and true traditional failure of Battlefront 2. I pop on and it just says that I'm offline when I'm clearly connected to like the internet. Options, video. Borderless. Oh, I play it. Back. Okay, that'll do it. Guess that's fine.
that'll do, donkey.
That'll do. Oh, it loaded. Wow.
Wow.
That's like
Wow.
minutely impressive for Battlefront.
What's the Vine? That's what I'm
Do
thinking.
it for the
of.
Vine.
The wow.
Oh, wow.
Like the wannabe Owen Wilson guy
Yeah.
at the party. It's like the one girl's doing like a vape trick and just like pan over to him and she's just wow.
Did they change the imagery on this? I think they did. Oh wait, this is because it's co-op. Multiplayer. Supremacy. This is the same. I'm like, there's no way they did that. I just haven't touched co-op in a hot minute.
There's no way they
I'm like, they
updated.
updated this? I would be terrified. Like, EA is worse than Microsoft.
Yeah. I saw a video. It was showing all the. I think it was a TikTok actually, but it was showing all like the minute changes
Mhm.
of like sound and visuals between like prequel and like sequel trilogies of just like the lightsaber colors and shit.
Yeah.
And someone was like, "Always remember, this was not an issue of the developers caring, like not caring enough. This is an
Yeah.
issue of mismanagement."
Yeah.
Like they clearly gave a lot of shits about this game.
Yeah, that's very fair. There's a lot of fun going into like the details of it.
And in the
We're gonna
title.
just edit this. Yeah, we're just gonna call this. Well, now what? Well, twas going to be Halo,
But Halo's stupid and broken.
but Xbox broke. Teehee.
Teehee.
Oh, I didn't even spell it right. Well, now what? There we go. Alrighty. Well,
Well.
What?
Well.
what of my library would you like to indulge in? Did someone say Knights of the Republic? I wonder how much I could speed run Knights of the Old Republic. It'd be an interesting thing. Anyway,
Oh,
Oh.
how much have you gone through Dragon Age 2?
not much. I have not touched much of Dragon Age 2. Open sesame.
No time like the present.
Abracadabra. Oh, it's thinking. Oh,
Preparing.
oh,
Steaming.
ah. Hooray! Okay. Yeah, cutscenes and things and what have yous and have-nots and alright, resume. Where am I in this game? God, when was the last time I opened this game? Is probably the better question. We'll just do a
Let's
little
just warp us. Let's just make it flat, make it very wide.
Wow.
Oh my god, you got like the you got the berserk sword.
Sure. Oh, yeah. I don't care for the leveling up system stuff, so I got some mods to add, because I'm here for the story, not really the gameplay in Dragon Age's case. Oh, not that button. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Oh.
I
Marcus
wanted to
tries to
feel
die.
the sweet AC air.
Oh.
I almost plunged directly into the floor.
Video. If it tells you anything, I haven't opened this since my my monitor got updated. Actually, wait, video is borderless full screen mode. It's as good as it's gonna get. All right. So where am I in this?
Varric,
You're in the city.
do anything?
Am I the next stop in your career evaluations?
Joy of joys.
You
watching me?
clearly beat
I
the
don't-
prologue.
You are dismissing
Yeah, I'm past the prologue proper.
Because that's when you saw.
I don't know. All right.
Not her name's not Lilith, is it?
No, I think it's Lilith,
Is it?
I think it's
Dragon
Lilith.
Lady. Yeah.
right? Yeah, it's Lilith and Morgana, because that's
Yeah.
like, or no, it isn't Lilith. It's it starts with an F, doesn't it? Flemeth.
Flemeth, yes. that's the
Hey,
one.
it's very close to Lilith.
Yeah. You meet
frankly.
Flemeth looking nothing like she did when you last saw her.
Yeah, she got hot. It was weird.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what? Why? How? Huh? What?
Now big dragon gilf.
I have no idea what I'm doing. It's legitimately, I think, been like 6 months since I last opened this. Same thing happened with Dragon Age 1. Is I played it for like a minute and then I just dropped it for a while.
Did you meet Pirate yet?
Meet Pirate. No, I don't
Okay.
think I did.
So you're not too far.
Also, if anybody's watching this and sees that my brother sees that Carver needs to level up, I assure you, because of mods, he cannot.
Because of mods, he is incapable.
Yeah. Oops. Well, we're going in here. There's something happening in here. Yeah. More effective the party members.
More effective controls, use the BioWare system of
No.
combat.
No, I refuse. Do not engage in such pleasantries. I'm interested in the narrative. Still loading. Okay, there we go. Right.
It's taking a bit to load for a game that's like over a decade old.
Why am I in here? Why did I come in here?
Well, there's a door.
Adam. Hello?
you,
Yay.
You had a fetch quest in here.
I had no idea.
apparently.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
Is that? Do you have Korn's
What?
custom speaker as your staff?
What? Who? What?
Have you seen Korn's custom microphone?
No.
Mic stand?
What?
Right. I'll show you. I will not show stream.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
They commissioned it from H.R. Geiger,
Oh, okay.
the guy who did
Fun.
Alien.
Yeah.
But yeah,
All the weird. That's kind of funny. You know, I see the resemblance.
Yeah.
Maybe I
I think that this is one of the like. What was it? Here we go. What's this? Freedom's Promise. This is one of the like DLC thingies because I got it on. I got Dragon Age 2 on sale during like the one of those. You buy it and you get everything and it's for like $1.
right.
And I went, whoa, let's go.
Seems like pacifying the nobles.
So I am not at all committed to this game, is what that means. It's like the Dead Space games. I have them. Yeah.
I get the point.
Order runes. Okay. What runes do I need? Also, I have some gold. Again, I'm modded. I should have like 5 gold, I think, because we needed to raise 50 gold here. I think is what the quest was saying, something like that. Why do I need to buy? Whatever. Sure, let's go this way. Guide my hand. I've got mail.
You got mail.
I'm just like, oh yeah, Canary are like a thing.
So I'm just saying.
Oh, shit.
Blood's blood and all that you are.
It's really quiet.
My hospitality. It's only fair if you make something of a monthly contribution.
You sold my children into servitude.
Now you're asking me to pay rent? There's my blue-eyed beauty.
Maybe just put something towards food.
We found the will.
We did it.
Grandfather left everything to Mother and us. I guess he had some sense after all.
Ho ho.
See for yourself.
Is that your mom?
Yeah.
It's very funny.
Because my
Maybe
sister
My daughter Leandra.
died.
And
Yeah.
your children born of
I am treating it as died in quotes.
in Hightown and
Because it happened during a prologue. That feels very...
All right, Steve. How do we make this woman look visibly old? Gray hair. Got it. That should be it. She should look ancient now.
There's a couple wrinkles.
Yeah.
Just you know, a tasteful brow wrinkle.
They look the same.
Yeah.
age.
I'm gonna go with the jovial
Check out
one.
the part where Gamlen is left only a stipend to be controlled by you.
Aw, shit.
Gamlen, how could you?
You're the one who ran away, Leandra. What happened to love is so much more important than money.
It is.
You didn't even come home for the funeral.
The twins were a week old.
We all have our burdens. Mine was looking after a life you abandoned.
We went from Halo Infinite to family drama in like 2 seconds flat. It was quite impressive. I've been this person.
I took care of father. I stayed. And on his deathbed, all he could talk about was Leandra.
And
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done it, but I did. And there's nothing I can do to get it back.
sure you can.
I don't expect that, Gamlen. It's enough to know Mother and Father didn't die angry. I'll petition the Viscount for rights to reclaim the estate.
They did not, in
Take
fact,
away
die mad
I'll
about
have
it.
your house back within weeks.
You don't have the coin or standing to even get an audience with the Viscount. You've got
Sure I do. I have mods.
Then I had better get
Actually, look, I'm loaded.
Yeah, I've got like 1,000 gold, my guy. I don't know what. Cool. All right. Oh yeah, dog. Well, while we're in here, you know, floating about and stuff. Okay, I guess I do have to exit the game for audio. Oh, not that. Oh, it's just the speakers. The doy. I am a fool. There's nothing else on there, yeah. Okay. Well, now what?
So you
So-
got the will, you gave the inheritance back to your family,
Yeah.
and now something is gonna happen. Presumably.
I don't
Does
know.
it sound like there's a train?
Cheese that was here a year ago.
Not anymore. Oh, that was you running.
Was it the dog panting too?
That might have been it, yeah.
I think I did. I don't remember if I did one or both of these. I feel like I did one of these. I looked
Those
up
the
like an
DLC?
order. Yeah. Yeah, if I open this, it'll launch like a side mission story thingy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Right,
talk
yeah,
to
remember
this.
correctly-
What? Are you here to gloat?
Yeah, you're a bitch.
Gamlen's the idiot again.
Why
Yeah.
are you JoJo posing? Cameron's the idiot again.
I tried, you know, when Leandra left,
Do
but no one was ever going to live up
or
to
do
her.
not. There's no try.
Everybody makes mistakes. Everyone has mistakes.
You tried, really? Tell me about mom.
What was she like? As a girl?
Feisty.
We're only a year apart. But that was time enough for Leandra to get our parents wrapped firmly around her little finger. They showed her off at every opportunity.
The beauty, the scholar, the light of their lives. As far as they were concerned, they should have stopped there.
I've seen the nobles in this town. Your parents must have had a fortune. Where did it all go?
Well, it's not like I stood at the side of the wharf and hurled it over.
I don't know.
I tried to invest it. I got some good tips on trade in Kunari cheeses. And,
Uh-huh.
you know, a man's got needs.
I invested it all in
I
NFTs.
spent more on myself than I should have.
NFTs.
but I thought it all worked
Got
out.
it.
Got it.
Right there.
It was right
It
there.
was right
You missed
there.
it.
Ah.
How do I feel about him? I kind of don't like him.
So, the best way to make Daddy love you was to steal his money.
I changed their filthy sheets and wiped their chins through 2 bouts of the cholera, and the last word Father said was... Leandra.
Absence
I'm not
makes the
the
heart
kind
grow
of love.
fonder.
But
So-
at least I got the money.
It just, I love fantasy worlds sometimes,
Yeah.
where they're like, cholera is still a thing, and we still call it that. Like,
Okay, leave somebody. Okay, sure. All right. Okay, sure. I forgot that I'm also not the warden. I'm Hawk,
yeah.
because that's my last name.
Yeah, you're not really of much importance in this game.
So I've heard and seen.
Yeah.
At
Like,
least so far.
It's kind of more of a, like, political, local politics drama narrative.
Am I gonna be stuck in this city the whole game?
It doesn't really open up on
No.
There's no other area, really.
That's disappointing. That's fun. That's very Picasso. Oh, what's the TikTok? Oh, yeah, that thing I like it, Picasso.
Like a Picasso, I like it.
I don't remember if I've been here yet. I think I have. See, that's the thing. I haven't touched this in like forever.
It's like, it's the same issue with trying to get back into a book, trying to get back into like a big RPG. Like you,
It's like,
you
oh,
open
dear
to the
God.
page and you're like,
Oh.
what even? I don't remember who any of these people are. Am I supposed to care?
Who are you people?
Yeah.
Oh, cutscene. Leading somewhere decent. Mage. Okay.
I have no memory of this place.
Oh, I saw somebody that I knew from the first game. I forget who. I think it was a
There's a
DLC
couple.
character from the first game. It's not this guy though, I don't think.
I don't think he's from the first game.
Yeah, it was someone else. He looked older. Oh,
I have made this place a sanctum of healing and salvation. Why do you threaten
bro,
it?
I'm a mage. I mean, you no harm. Are you the Grey Warden?
Were you looking for a Grey Warden?
I mean, you
I'm
no
just
harm.
here to talk.
We're interested in
I thought
getting
I already
into the
met the
deep
Grey
roads. Rumor has it you were a warden. Do you know a way?
Well,
Did
now
the
I'm
warden
really
send you
lost.
to bring me back?
Huh?
I'm not going. Those bastards made me get rid of my cat. Or Sir Pouncelot.
Oh,
He
this is
hated
a
the
guy.
deep
Oh
roads.
wait, I think I do know this guy from the old game. Sir
You had a
Pouncelot.
cat named Sir Pouncelot in the deep roads.
It was a gift. A noble beast. Almost got ripped in half by a genlock once. He swatted the bugger on the nose. Drew blood, too. The blighted warden said he made me too soft.
What?
I had to give him to a friend in Amaranthine.
Not my warden.
So you came to Kirkwall just to escape the wardens.
You say that like it's a small thing. Yes. I'm here because there's no warden outpost, no darkspawn, and a whole host of refugees to blend in with.
A whole
And some
host.
reasons of my own.
I've always heard that joining the wardens is for life.
That's only partly true. The hopelessly tainted by the darkspawn
My warden did
and
that.
plagued by nightmares about the archdemon parts don't go away. But it turns out if you hide well, you don't have to wear the uniform or go to the parties.
Tell
What does
me
that
your
symbol
house.
mean? I want your help.
I'm part of an expedition into the deep roads. Any information you have could save people's lives.
I will die a happy man if I never think about the blighted deep roads again.
But
You
hear me
can't
out.
imagine what I've come through to get here. I'm not interested.
I just want to know
Although-
what you know.
A favor for a favor. Does that sound like a fair
Would you
deal?
like to get me
help
7
me,
bare
I'll help you.
asses?
What's the favor?
Let's be more specific. I don't do anything involving children or animals.
I have a warden map of the depths in
All
this
right,
area.
I'm done for that. That's a
But
good
there's a
response.
I came to Kirkwall to
Damn
aid
it,
a
the
friend,
writing's
a
good.
mage, a prisoner in the wretched
Damn you,
Gallows.
BioWare, I can't hate
The
you that
Templars
much.
learned of my plans to free
Well,
him.
they hit you a little.
Yeah.
Help me bring him safely past them, and you shall have your maps.
How'd they find
What
out?
do the Templars know of your plans?
Little.
I don't know. I had been exchanging notes with Carl through a maidservant in the Gallows. Then the letters stopped coming.
And they don't stop
You
coming.
want to
And they
make your
stop
friend
coming.
an apostate?
That's such a weighted term. Yes, Andraste said magic should serve man, not rule him.
Uh-huh.
But I've yet to find a mage who wants to rule anything. It goes against no will of the Maker for mages to live as free as other men.
I am a mage.
Yeah. Mage, just like, mages must be contained.
You
Puts
are
handcuffs
one.
on himself.
Forcing mages into servitude is not the way to prevent the rise of another Imperium.
That's not usually the response I get. Perhaps we will work together better than I expected.
Who is this mage?
Tell me about your friend.
Oh, wait, did I?
His name is Carl
Oh,
Feckler. He was sent here from Ferelden.
Carl and kills people.
Oh, I had no idea I was doing that. I just pointed the stick at him and he exploded into a million pieces.
Refused appearances at court. Made tranquil.
I
for the
animated those
slightest
pieces into
crimes.
tiny little funny rats.
I
Sing
told
songs.
him I would come.
Are these accusations true?
Ask any mage in Kirkwall. Over a dozen were made tranquil
Oh,
just this year.
That's what the
The more
we were
people you
talking
ask,
about. That they
Yeah.
the
made
worse the rumors
tranquil.
become.
Yeah.
Circle
Are
of
these
prison.
accusations true?
The more people you ask,
Okay, yeah.
the worse the rumors
What's your
become.
plan?
How do you plan to break him out of the gallows?
One step at a
I'm
time.
hoping it won't come to that. I sent Carl a message to meet me in the Chantry tonight. Maker willing, he'll be there, alone.
An
But if there are
unspoiled.
Templars with
Wait.
him, I swear I'll free him from them, whatever the cost.
How'd they find
What
out?
do the Templars know of your plan?
Alright.
I don't know. Then the letters stopped coming.
I help all my fellow mages. Want me to fight them? Show me the map.
I like how
I
there's a
would
little
help any
angel
mage in
symbol.
such circumstances. Map or no?
Better make this good. We're risking a lot if we anger the Templars.
Shut the fuck up.
I welcome your
I hate
aid.
my brother so far.
I've already sent word
I
for
hate
Carl
my
to meet me in the
brother.
Chantry tonight. Join us there.
Like
We'll ensure that
legitimately,
no
he
matter
makes
who
me
is with
just
him,
like, oh,
we all walk
shush.
away free.
Is he your...
I never make him happy. Look, see, like fucking never happy. She's like almost a friend. He does not give a shit. Like,
He's the bard.
also like, yeah. Again, we got the level up on a mod, whatever. All right. Anders, that's your name.
Oh,
That's it. I remember now.
I remember Anders too. How did
God, he has not aged well. Alright. So we're breaking out a mage. Nothing can go wrong. The mage breaking out
Nothing could go
another
wrong.
mage.
Nothing could go
Oh
wrong.
no, it all went wrong! From, oh shoot. I was gonna say Gumball, that's not it. Oh. Rada.
Chowder.
Chowder, thank you.
You
That's what it
take the
was.
moon and you take the sun. You take everything that looks like fun. Did you see the fucking like deep fake leak for Chowder for April Fool's Day? Oh, it was so good. Someone did like a full like AI voice reconstruction of the voice actors, and like they did a full animation in the Chowder art style, and they're like, look, Chowder, looks like a big leak just dropped, and there's like right out of the sky, and there's like a giant leak in the middle of the kitchen.
Oh, like a literal leak?
Yeah. It's like, wow. Don't worry, I think it's probably just a fake. Doom, doom. What makes you so sure? Just look at the upload date, and then it zooms out, and he like looks out of the YouTube video, and it says April 1st, and he's like, oh, that makes sense. And then it like ends.
I wish to speak with you.
That's good.
I've
So
had
much
dealings
effort.
with certain elements in the city. You can get things done on the sly.
And?
What of it, old man?
Oh,
I am a magistrate in this city, and I expect to be addressed with respect,
bitch.
especially from someone who might be working for me soon. A man I sentenced to a life in prison has escaped.
That's why fantasy games can never give me the option to
He's
just
been
murder
trapped to an
NPCs.
abandoned ruin
Because
house.
you'll.
Because as soon as people like this show up, I'm just
Request
like,
that should
shut
have
up.
been made of the guard.
What is this man's
Why
crime?
is there such a clamor to catch this man? What has he done?
He's escaped. That's reason enough to catch him.
We're both intelligent people. There's something in the ruins, isn't there?
There is something, yes. There are creatures.
Darkspawn?
in the ruins.
Probably not.
The guards I sent are ill-equipped to deal with such beasts.
Do you know what manner of beasts they are?
I don't know what they look like. I've never seen one.
You're
myself.
fucking useless.
These things have already gone through a
My guy.
company of men.
When the players are
It'd
interrogating
be easier
NPCs,
to
the
seal up
DM
the
doesn't want to
entrance
give
and
too
let the
much away.
beasts take care of him.
I believe in justice, Ferelden.
Oh my god, it was so funny. I
Unbridled slaughter.
tortured poor
I will
John
not
yesterday.
let this be
I don't know if you
just
could
because
hear
I
me
don't
just
want to get my
shouting
hands
through the
dirty.
vents. Oh my god. It's so good because it's like, oh, so we're investigating. His campaign is a little bit nonsensical.
Mm-hmm.
So we're investigating some grandma's recipe that was being auctioned off. She recently died, and like there's a big estate sale type of thing, and this grandma ends up having like her recipe. It's her world famous rhubarb pie recipe
Right.
that is like the talk of the town. If you own this recipe, you control the town, kind of thing. There's 4 other grandmas that are literally getting into like fist fights over who's able to buy this recipe at the auction, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We had the recipe. We open it up and it says the words "gone fishing" and that's it. I write a copy of it, I pocket them, and then I make an illusionary version of the recipe and hand that off. And then I get back to like our tavern and then look, I'm like, is there any magic markings? Is this going to be like National Treasury type thing where it's like, oh, I just didn't see what this was. There's nothing like special about it. The next day, the grandma that spent like 24,000 gold on this recipe is just like, where is Simbovis, my character?
Yeah.
Where is he? I know he's here. And I'm like, hey, what's up? Are you looking for the recipe? Because me too. And then I pull out my copy of the recipe and I'm just like, it just says "gone fishing." This is useless. All right, let's go talk to the grandson that is like in charge of this whole estate sale auction, blah blah blah. We go and talk to him. She just like bitch slaps him to the ground. And then after that we go, okay, so you gave us a fake recipe. Where's the actual recipe? He's like, it came straight from the vault. The attorney like verified it and everything. Oh, sweet. Let's go talk to the attorney. So we go and talk to the attorney. And at this point, because we're talking to lawyers in a town that is relatively lawless, boy howdy, did I chew into John. So I'm like, okay, so let me get this straight. There are laws in this town or there are not laws in this town? If there are not laws, then why is there a lawyer here? Like, who enforces this, John? Oh, it was so funny. And then, what was it? We said something to the effect of, oh, you know what? Okay, so you can verify that the grandma was, like, the only person that had access to the safe that had this recipe. Easy. I'm a cleric. Let's go talk to some other clerics, and we'll just cast Speak with Dead. And then he's like, actually, that's, like, illegal. Oh, really? By what laws? And I'm like, okay, sure. Okay, any necromantic magic is apparently made illegal in this town. Cool. Except we live in a tavern that is run exclusively by a necromancer that's like resurrecting patrons that like come back to life as undead servants if they don't pay off their debt and belong exclusively to him. So I'm like, how does that line up? And he's like, well, it's because they have a contract. Oh, okay, so you can just consent to necromancy, but otherwise it's like it's a different thing. Okay, how about this? Let's go and talk to dead grandma, cast Speak with Dead, and say, hi, do you consent to being spoken to? Yes or no? Okay, we don't have the consent. All right, go, bye. Like, get out of here. We're done.
Yeah.
The end. So that was something when it's like, well, if you do that, that's illegal. I'm like, who's gonna freaking enforce it? Because this is a lawless society. And then on top of all this, he's like, well, you're gonna have a hard time finding somebody that's, working in one of the churches that'll be willing to do this. I'm like, okay, cool. I know a necromancer. They work at the inn. And the guy goes, wait, who? And I'm like, I, and at this point, we had already talked about, like, why is it that this necromancer Vita is able to do this? And he explains that it's through contract line. He goes, wait, who's Vita? And I'm like, what do you mean, who's Vita? You just explained how their contracts work. What are you, John? Where's the consistency? I lost my shit yesterday in one of the silliest of manners. Anyway, I frequently say that I would be the player I would most hate to have. And I just want to say that that's more of why. And I talked to him afterward. I'm like, hey, are you good with me torturing you? He's like, it's a good kind of torture. I'm like, okay, cool. I hold you accountable.
Moment when your players ask a question that's legitimately just a thing you didn't think of, like,
right? Like, I'm just gonna speak with dead. Sure.
I'll take the job.
I have faith that I'll be able to make a choice to not bring in the fugitive, assuming that he's going to tell me what fugitive actually did.
In a Bioware game, when a guy like this is like, yes, come give me a fugitive, you're definitely going to have a choice to be like...
Excellent. To spite him.
Yeah. Gonna find out the tragic backstory of everyone involved.
Pardon me, excuse me. Pardon me. I will say, there are a lot more useless NPCs here.
Yeah.
Absolutely, see you there. Yeah.
No loitering.
No loitering.
I'm sorry. Do you mind if I just stand here? Would you like to buy something? Ah,
This is the heart of Kirkwall, if you ask me.
Hubbard?
Here you're having problems with the bone pit. I can help.
Finally someone
The
comes
Bone
to
Pit.
help me.
That was my nickname in.
You look a bit scared, but I hope you'll do. I had to suspend operations. My workers are lost in the mines or have run off. Served me right for hiring Ferelden refugees. I sent
Don't
others
say that.
before, but
I am
no
one.
word. Perhaps they are
I remember
putting me
that
off.
much.
I need someone competent to figure out what is going on.
I'm competent. Is Bone Pit a tad
Your
ominous?
first mistake was naming your mine the Bone Pit.
The locals named the mine. Those fools say it's cursed.
The fools.
That is why I hire Fereldans. They may be dull-witted, but they're not superstitious.
Mind what you say about my countrymen.
There it is.
I was not referring to you, of course.
Sorry, I was trying to look up in one of my favorite games, Divinity Original Sin 2. They have
Yep.
They're lucky to work for
just
me.
when you're in the marketplace, there's like 4 conversations that just play on loop, one after the other, the entire time you're shopping for shit.
Yeah.
And I was trying to like remember what some of the conversations were. I was looking up, but I found a Reddit post like, wait, is there a way to turn down the conversations? Because it's getting really annoying as I'm buying stuff. And all the replies were just people quoting all the conversations.
It's just the full thread. That's awesome.
Hear ye, hear ye. I can't get that thing out of my mind. What do they call it? The axe? The hammer.
All of them. An unruly lot, to be sure.
I'll head there soon.
The sooner the better. Each day the mine is not running costs me more than those miners make in a year. The Bone Pit is just outside the city. Any map will show it.
Every day the mine is not running costs you more than the miners make in a year. Damn, you're not paying shit. Map.
I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go this way. To the gallows.
We're gonna save a guy from getting killed or something. We're gonna rescue him from prison.
Viscount is a very weird word to be.
Viscount.
Viscount. And also like it makes me think of the title Count.
Mm-hmm.
it just feels like a subsidiary of that. I don't believe that is actually truly the case, but you know, it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's
I'm not a count, I'm a viscount. Very different.
More mages. You talk. I'm going to ask the guards about their training.
All right.
I know your face. I am Tobias. You and that man are both hawks. I remember
Sure.
your father. Malcolm was a good man.
You have a good memory. What was he? You wrote to my father.
I found a letter you sent about a friend of his you could not name.
Ah, the Templar. Your father could not write to him directly, lest the Order find out.
The Templar?
He allowed your father to leave Kirkwall. Rule is not
A
so
viscount is
like
directly
aging
below an
Westeros.
earl, but above a
A
baron.
wise man.
Or is it count?
Not what I would expect from a Templar.
There was a time when the rules of the Order could be interpreted to suit a situation. Unlike these days.
The DU Dungeons and Dragons Club Constitution. There was a time when rules were left to interpretation, unlike these days. We could have ironed out some gray areas on that front.
Yeah.
Oop. Oops.
Such a friendship. Few like your father remain.
Hmm?
Even fewer like the Templar. Rest well at the Maker's side, Sir Morivar Carver.
Carver. I barely know her.
In the hierarchy that viscount is used, it looks like count is not in that hierarchy.
What's the etymology of viscount?
It comes from vicecoms or viscount. So it's viscount, but there's count isn't on here.
What's the
As a
etymology of count?
Ah,
Now I'm really interested. We must dive further into this wormhole. And perhaps try infinite again. Perhaps. Oh, sure. Sure. Leedle leedle. Leedle leedle. Garber.
Thinking of life in high tech.
comes from companion of the emperor or delegate of the emperor. In Latin, companion is where it comes from.
Huh.
Adjective form of the word comital.
Okay. He's kind of a dick. So, should I also be a dick to Carver? Would that be speaking the same language?
Oh, is this your uncle?
This is my brother.
Oh, your brother? Need to be a dick to him.
But I don't want him to be mad at me.
Fair.
Is there something you would do differently, brother?
I think it's
It's
been
not up to
fucking
me.
years since I played
We're
this
on
one.
pace to
I never
recover
went
an
back
old
and replayed
name
this
for
one
an old woman.
Fair.
like I did the first one.
And when we're done,
I haven't
well,
necessarily been
I guess
gripped
we'll
by
sit
the
around
story yet.
thinking
Yeah,
about how
no,
great
it's not
we
the
used
best.
to be. Mother didn't even
I think
want
he
that
was
life
definitely
back
the party
until we
member I
got
replaced
done
as
here.
quick as humanly
only kept
possible.
us for the 10
Like,
last
Yeah.
straight up Karth status. I was like, I don't need you. There's cooler people here. Halo just blaring in the background.
Yeah, that is. You're being an
You
asshole.
hating everything I do is really losing its charm.
Oh, yes.
Sure, make light. Why take anything seriously? You're the eldest. You lead by default.
I
Slap
don't
you.
see you taking the reins.
Got him.
When should I do that? When I'm following you around, or when I'm caring for Mother while you tame mighty Kirkwall? Besides, we both know what happens when someone
Ugh.
leaves dear brother's protection. I'm sure Bethany would appreciate that you're keeping good humor.
Fun's fun, but you're taking this little pissing match too far.
What? You don't like someone making a joke out of everything you are?
I don't see the humor in digging up Bethany so you can hide behind her too.
Damn. Got him.
All right.
Did I get through to him? Did I get through to him? Shaking his head, but his head's slow.
Brother,
Oh, uh-huh.
I feel... I don't know.
I feel.
It's like Mother taking everything out on us. She was just scared. I don't have a
fair.
place in the life she is trying to bring back. I'm here if you need me. But I must find my own way.
Okay. The fucking Halo music is really funny. Alright. I'm going back to the Inf.
Inf.
Take 2,000. Nope. That is a nope.
That's a no from me, Chief.
Funny you say chief.
You.
Why do I keep walking in this room? It's just Carver. What's up, bro?
With the same conversation again?
I don't think so.
Here, I got you something.
Oh, I got him something. I don't remember what.
Why?
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't, you know what?
I'm not holding you back with generosity. Just have a look.
These are by father. Are you sure they aren't meant for you? I bet another mage could get more out of them.
Stop him. This is yours. Take it.
For your service that cannot be admitted, I ask that you accept this trinket and know that I shall respect your name. Thank you, Conscience of the Order, Sir Morivar Carver. Carver?
The Templar who allowed Father to leave Kirkwall. Your namesake.
A Templar? Have we met a Templar who isn't a colossal prig?
Then it suits you. That's a really good one.
I don't know who the fuck Sir Marvar actually is, other than like one conversation's worth. So we're
Well.
going with that.
There you go then.
I wonder how it compares to yours.
I'm sure someone thought far too long about my name. Point is,
I
this was a swordsman.
feel like I got attacked there,
A man who
As
let
a
him
player.
look ahead.
even though I
It would always
did not
mean
spend that much time.
skill
I just went,
thoughtfully
oh yeah,
applied.
I'll use my normal like
Not
fantasy
exactly master of
video
all
game
blades,
name,
Mhm.
Gillidan.
Father actually
It's
thought
the
there
name of
was
my
worth
YouTube.
to a
Damn it!
swordsman.
Like it's
Thank
on
you,
brand.
brother.
I'm nothing if not on brand.
It's a connection I didn't think was there.
Your daddy loved you.
Yay!
Your father loved you.
I got friendship and an achievement. Alright, well, time to go. Oh, fuck it. Oh, mail.
Mail call.
Loose ends. Didn't leave on the best to squeeze more. High Town. Sure. Anytime before sunset. Well, when you have it, I can control the sun. Look at that. Wow. The power.
The power.
High Town girl.
I'm living in a high town world. I can never have thunder.
With refugees from Feralden. They've been running with the Grey Warden. In the distance, a faint Shelly meow. Apparently she either really likes or does not approve of our Uptown parody.
She fucking hates, oh god, what's his name? I think it sings Uptown Girl.
Oh, why would you do that? No, I don't. Fucking no.
Huh. Well, I just lost.
Uptown. Oh, it's not even typing. Uptown. Billy Joel. Fuck
Billy
it.
Joel.
Ah.
Okay.
Oh, what's the? Whoa. Oh, that's just
No
no.
promises.
Yeah, no, I'm down.
But I'll hear what you
Look,
have to
I'm
say.
desperate.
Since you stormed off, we don't have anyone who can quite work your magic. If you know
Slow
what I
Dean
mean.
Oh,
Taggers.
magic.
I sent some men to fence a bit of cargo down at the docks. Haven't seen them since.
Huh?
I'd pay good silver for the safe return of them, or the goods.
Who's missing?
Is this anyone I know?
When you left, we had to take on New Ferelden. Volunteers. Lad named Price was leading them.
Price.
No one of your caliber.
Where were they last
That's a
seen?
little Call of
They
Duty
were
joke
supposed
for
to
you.
meet down by the docks, under cover of darkness. I know you're familiar with the concept.
Want to tell me what you were selling?
We were trying to make a deal with the Carta, those Orzammar dwarves. They like luxury items.
Uh-huh.
Fine fabrics, a cask of caviar, an aged wine. Anything one can liberate from a high-town merchant.
Yeah, sure. High five.
Consider it a deal.
Good. Go to the docks tonight. My boy Price was supposed to meet our buyers
Price.
from the Carta there. Maybe you can find out what happened.
Wardens never change. Oh my god, I pissed both of them off. Oh my god, I can't do anything in this town.
I can't.
I want to point out, I pissed off both of them, not this guy who has no morals.
He's the
Did not
bard.
care.
Gather your
Business of
party
misery.
for entering forth.
Alright, so we have the big map. We have the town map. We have the big map. I feel like this is one of those things. The bones. I feel like this is one of those things where it's best to like stay in the town until and then go out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, would you think?
I think so.
Bait and switch at night.
I can't keep the town safe without the doors. Originally intended the house of Steady's mansion stood overlords back in the height of the Imperium.
Spells and items that revive fallen people can turn battle back in your favor.
How can these nighttime streets be so
Literally
dangerous?
the exact
We
opposite
should clear these idiot
of
thugs
the
out.
last one.
Oh.
What's something you wish your parents said more when you were growing up?
Ooh. These are good, huh? Like these are like get you thinking questions, which was why I was like, "Oh, this is a fun time." Hey, you. Shut up. I have all the spells. Get out of here. You're not giving a damn. Ah. Something my parents should have wanted, would have said more. Take it easy. I think that would be a good one. Funnily, like going off of the fact that I'm like, yeah, they like think high of myself kind of thing. Like, it was something where I put it upon myself to
Are you
like,
Sweet mother of Parthage.
Oh,
You
his
can't
bug
just give up
eyes.
on someone like that.
oh yeah,
Are you the human Athenril told me about? The one looking for work?
expecting someone to.
I used to work with Athenril, if that's what you mean.
Yes, it is. What I mean, that is... My apologies, human. I haven't been on the surface very long. I keep thinking I'll fall up into that sky any minute.
Bartrand used to be like that. Got jumpy every time he stepped outside.
It's still weird
I'd
that
pay
that's
to
a
see
dwarf.
that.
But I digress.
He's just a dwarf that shaves.
It just
Rather badly, in fact.
it
Some
just it
product of
feels
mine has been
like it's
misplaced.
shaved in the like
The men
a
who were supposed
mullet
to
thing.
deliver it decided not to.
It's
If
the
you retrieve my
combination that
property,
just
you will
throws
reward
me
you
a little bit.
handsomely.
He's a
Just what did these
fashionista
men
dwarf.
steal?
Did I say steal?
He's an 80s
I
glam
don't
rock
know if I would
dwarf.
go that far. They seemed like perfectly reasonable smugglers. They smiled and everything. The goods are valuable, however.
This guy's so
and illegal.
funny.
And my client
me.
wants
His voice is just—it's such a like
You know how
normal
these
voice,
Templars can be.
like comparatively.
Normal.
Yeah.
You're smuggling lyrium to the Templars.
Yay.
Of course he is.
Magic
Just
drug.
bloody great.
By the Paragons, not so loudly.
Oh, Paragon.
My word. I'm not cut out for this. I should have taken that job sweeping stables like Mother insisted.
This better be worth it. I'll do it. This better
Make
be
it
worth
worth my time and I'll help you.
Oh, I will. Or I'll try to.
Practically a guarantee.
The gentlemen
His
conduct
face
their
covered
business
in
at
blood.
night in a little hovel within the
My
alien
favorite
age.
parts about Dragon Age.
You have to
It's
kill
just
them.
the conversations will be drenched in blood.
Sure,
No
they'll
one
be
cares.
reasonable.
I wonder if that's something that like would affect a conversation in a future game.
Yeah.
That should. It very much should.
I feel like it should be one of those things where it's like, you know, it's like how D&D has the rule where like you can use like strength as intimidation in certain instances.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like if I'm blood soaked, give me advantage.
Yeah. Like I am covered in the blood of my enemy that this guy just watched me tear apart with my bare hands.
I'm like, I don't know how to play this game anymore. Yay! Alright, I did the thing. Look at me go. More of them. I barely know them. Get out of here. Get out of here. Magic. Spell magic. Oh. Whoop.
Well done, everyone.
Why, yes, I haven't played this in a very long time. Hello. So, what do you wish your parents would have told you?
I don't think there's anything like, I don't think there's like one thing I wish they had told me more. I just think like, I think thinking about it, I think just like
I mean, mine was in like
interrogating me a bit more when I was clearly hiding
well.
how I was doing.
Yeah.
They made an active effort to not be upset in front of people,
Mm.
and kind of which in retrospect people would have like called me out on that more growing up, because it just was left to fester, kind of hidden for
Yeah.
a lot of my life.
That's fair.
But like at least at the extent in which I was unwell was like not really known by anyone in my life until like the last like 3 years.
Yeah. That's fair. That's very fair.
But just like, you know, being a bit more aggressive in the whole checking in department might have helped.
Just like, hey, you good?
Yeah.
You all right there, champ?
Watch where you step.
Ooh, traps.
I'm assuming he knows. Ah, good.
I was
I'll
expecting
do
a
this
mini
first.
game.
Hello?
Right, Lou.
Hello? Ah, excellent. Just what I needed.
That's what we've been waiting for. Firebomb the room.
You're done. You're done.
I am the god of destruction.
Hear me roar. Just kill everyone first.
They were clearly expecting someone.
Answer's goods are probably in that chest. It's empty.
Waste of bloody time.
That's what
Who
I'm
put us
saying.
up to this?
I guess we have no choice but to go back to Anso and tell him.
No more dialogue? Okay, cool.
You got anything else to say? Anyone else have a little
Anything
quip
else?
to mention?
Final words? Okay.
Final little opinions and
Let's go.
thoughts on the matter?
Rogues can leave enemies disoriented. Oh. Good thing I have
That's
fire.
not the elf. Who is that?
It doesn't matter. We were told to kill whoever enters the house.
Let's make
Wait. You're part of the city guard. Tell them fuck off.
Use your authority.
Oh, that's
A cone of cold. Legally distinct cone of cold.
walking bomb. Excellent. Now that that's done. Fire. A whip.
Slaver.
Oh, so they're slavers. Here, I thought they were part of the city guard. Oops. Something. Police brutality.
Something social commentary. What?
He's back! Ha! Ha! Beat him down again! Was but a
played dead.
scratch. It's a good thing when you loot them, their bodies disintegrate.
Yeah, just melt into
Very
the ground.
clean. Oh, let's go this way. A cutscene.
I don't know who you are, friend, but you made a serious mistake coming here.
Lieutenant, I want everyone in the clearing now.
Captain! Look! Oh no!
Master while you can.
You're going nowhere, slave.
Nice.
I remember this guy.
I don't.
I am not
Well,
a
yeah.
slave. I apologize. When I asked Anso to provide a distraction for the hunters, I had no idea they'd be so numerous.
I think
It appears
spiral
we're
might just be
unscathed.
neutral.
Impressive.
I think the
My
3
name
arrows
is
might just be
Fenris.
neutral.
These
think
men
so.
were Imperial bounty hunters seeking to recover a Magister's lost property, namely myself.
His eyes,
They were trying
his
to
irises
lure
are
me into the
so
open.
big.
He's
Crude
got
as their
anime
methods
eyes.
were,
What he's
I could
got.
not face them alone.
Not even anime eyes, just anime
Anso chose
irises.
wisely.
Pupils. Like what? You can almost fit the mouse cursor on one of my.
I love in fantasy how important framing is sometimes. Because
Everything Ansel
we're
said was
clearly
a lie, then.
supposed to be
Not everything.
skewed to
Your
this
employer
guy's
was
kind of
simply
sketchy.
not who you
Because the
believe.
whole punching a guy through a heart thing.
Sure.
But it is a very common trope that a hero shows up and kills all the bad guys,
If you
but he
couldn't
does
fight
it
them, why not
cool.
just run?
Yeah.
and with
There comes a time
cool
when you
effects,
stop running
and that's fine.
and turn and face
Doing the
tiger.
exact same thing, but this guy did it in a creepy way, so we're supposed to think of him as creepy. I just love how framing is
That seems like
everything.
a lot of effort to find one slave.
It is.
But you're an
Does this have something to do
ordinary
with those
slave.
markings?
Yes. I imagine I must look strange to you. I did not receive these markings by choice.
Is this
Even
a
so, they have
companion-ish
served me well.
thing? This
Without
feels
them, I
very
should still be a
introductory.
slave.
Remember, I want to say yes, but I don't remember.
Slavers deserve their fate. Now it all makes sense.
You used me for land development.
Technically, Ando used me, so I'm not taking it out on this guy.
Anso's job did seem a little too easy.
Perhaps the deception was unnecessary. If so,
It also
I'm
doesn't
sorry.
help that the guy was
I've become
kind
too
of a dick.
accustomed to hiding.
The slaver guy.
If
Yeah.
I may ask, what was in the chest? The one they kept in the house?
It was empty.
I suppose it was too much to hope for. Even so, I had to know.
You're expecting something else?
I was, but I shouldn't have. It was bait, nothing more.
You didn't need to lie to get my help.
That remains to be seen.
Uh-huh. Well, now that I've told you explicitly.
It's as I thought. My former master accompanied them to the city. I know you have questions, but I
Sure
must
do.
confront him before he flees.
Like
I
what?
will need your help.
Confront him?
It sounds like you intend to do more than just talk.
Punch
Daenerys
to the
wants to
heart,
strip the
maybe?
flesh from my bones and has sent so many hunters that I've lost count.
Mm.
And before that, he kept me on a leash like a Kunari mage, a personal pet to mock Kunari custom.
Do the
So,
Kunari have
yes,
mages?
I intend to do more than just
I don't think
talk.
so. We want money.
Well, okay, lore-wise, we do want money.
If I'm compensated for my trouble, then I'll help.
I will
Watch
find
it
a way
piss
to
everyone
repay
off
you.
anyway.
Worst thing
We literally need money.
Get me there as soon
Please.
as you can. We must enter before morning.
Oh my. Nothing out of these two piss her off. Piss off?
That wasn't even like. It's not even like illegal per se. It's just like, I want you to do this thing for me. Okay, pay me for it.
Yeah.
Like that's not.
Oh, I can't make anyone happy. Oh, that's all I want. That's all, ultimately, I just want to make everyone happy. That's my flaw.
On the first one, if you just like max out your charisma, it doesn't matter as much what you say.
It makes so much smoother.
Yeah.
This, they have like a numeric system. I'm just like, oh no, it's like the frickin' KOTOR 2 system. Which makes sense, but like, no.
The highway, man.
I can't make anyone happy.
Oh man, that guy got cut in half. Jesus.
But I'm the bad guy.
You go over and you bisect a man, but I ask for some payment. And
I'm the
suddenly-
villain.
And everyone loses their mind. You remove a man's torso from his life. It's all during combat.
It's
I
all
ask for
part
money
of the plan.
during a dialogue scene, and everyone loses their mind.
Yeah, sure. Let's go. Let's go this way.
The docks.
It's the docks. People are in boats.
Yeah, there's a Martin here. On the docks.
Martin?
Yeah. They call him Doc Martin.
Martin? I barely know her. I feel like
there's something going down. This looks like a cutscene.
no price. Chet, you're a child. Fuck. If names were said, I thought you were old. I expected you to have like just the largest of sideburns and like a fishing hat.
Just an old-timey dock worker stereotype.
I was thinking of Captain Price from COD.
Oh, okay.
yeah. I'm calling it a fishing hat. I don't know what.
I know
it
what
is
you mean,
yeah.
yeah.
Right?
It's on that.
Yeah, exactly. Oh.
Thank you. I thought them coterie men had me for sure.
Yeah,
I guess the whole
you
thing was
sound
a
a
trap.
lot older
I
than
was
you
about to
look.
say, I'm definitely a kid, I am.
Just coterie waiting to kill us.
Look,
They got the
I'm
rest
at
of the
least
boys.
12.
I was hoping they wouldn't find me here, but they did.
What's a coder?
Is that Athenril's rival criminal guild or something?
More like she's their rival. A small one at that. What I hear is the coterie controls most crime in Kirkwall, and they don't like competition.
Okay, but like...
You're a bit young to be doing this.
I'm 15, but I can usually pass for a man.
No. No, you cannot. Good sir.
You're like
Oh my god.
5'2".
They know what they're doing with that camera angle.
Yeah.
I'm nice.
Why not take what Athenril gave you and start fresh somewhere outside of
I'm
Kirkwall?
gonna get on a knee to talk to
What
this
do you
man
mean?
eye to eye.
In Lothering, there were always families willing to take in a strong
Carver
man
looking
and a
like
few
a
girls
serial
for
killer out here.
My father was a farmer.
It's like on his lips.
Before the
Like,
Darkspawn got him.
Ugh.
I'd rather do that than work for Athenril.
It
well,
looks like the chest that
I-
Davy Jones's
I'll get
heart
my
is in.
sisters.
yeah.
Please.
I
Make
also
sure she
just
doesn't come
noticed,
after us.
like it makes sense, but it's so funny how obvious it is. Is that the like little, like,
Oh, that made people happy. Tell the kid to get out of here.
get the fuck out of here!
Get out of my room!
Did I tell you, where I saw that clip recently?
Recently?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
at Alamo.
What? Wait, what? At the draft house?
Yeah,
You went to the theater and they played that?
yeah, they played that before the movie. They're like, we'll sick him on you if you talk during the movie,
That's funny.
and I'd like you to get the fuck out of here.
Get out of my room.
I think they said we'll tell him to tell you to get the like in a sense
Get out of my
here.
room. Whoosh. Wah. Oh. I'm afraid.
Well, let me get out my book. Is there a time when you didn't feel good enough? Please share.
Damn straight.
It all started when I was 4.
Let's go with two instances. Your most recent and your most devastating.
I think my most recent was actually something at work. Like last week.
Mhm.
It's like I've been working on this thing for like all week and like trying to get it done. And there's like a deadline, and like I showed it to the person, and he saw like half of what I had done, and it's like, all right, go back and tweak it up, and come back.
And you're just like, ooh.
It's like, I'm gonna watch the rest of it. Just gonna say.
You all right?
Want the best? Take
Most
it for the worst.
devastating
And sell to
man.
specialists like you. Always willing to give a discount.
I think for me, what would be my most recent? Shit. Okay, but like I'm still dancing with silhouettes, but I am so not on the same level technically speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Like just in terms of my not being able to really touch my toes, for example, like that.
Everyone stays
Every time I walk in there, it's like, oh damn. But it's something where it's like I can take it in stride, I guess is the way I'd put it. I'd say that's probably my most recent thing. It's literally every time I go to rehearsal, I'm just like, God, she just fucking did like 27 turns in a row.
Yeah.
I never got to do that. I got max, I think 4 good ones where I like properly stuck the landing. Ugh, that hurts. That hurts deep. And then most devastating. Honestly, for how much fucking work I put in during high school, college applications because I was really, really looking forward to potentially going to Dartmouth. Because like, fucking, I had a resume to the nines. By the time I graduated, I was in the running and then eventually got valedictorian. I was on silhouettes. We traveled across the country and then sometimes out of the country doing shows while I was doing schooling. And then I was in like every club imaginable at the school, basically. It just kind of felt like I worked so hard and did so much and got nothing out of it.
Mm-hmm.
That sucked. And then I didn't get hardly any scholarships or anything like that either. Like that was rough. Pew. 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 I think that's probably my most devastating. It's just like, Jesus, nothing.
Yeah.
On top of, like, not knowing what the hell I'm gonna do after college anyway.
Yeah.
Nope. Boat. What's stopping us from taking that boat and leaving?
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Get out of my river! Get out of my dock!
Let's just swim.
Let's just drown. Now. It can happen. Easy.
I can't remember. Are you trying to get out of the city?
I'm trying to earn money by going to the deep roads. Is what I recall. Because this guy is like part of an expedition for the deep roads. I think that's what I'm doing. If I were to to make such an assumption. It's been a minute. I know I'm fairly positive I haven't gotten to the deep roads yet.
Yeah.
I do have a quest log that we could peruse, but I don't care about reading right now. I'm just kind of coasting through the city. I guess we could level up Varric, but yeah. This is why I'm mod, so I don't have to pay attention to the mechanic part. Yeah. At least for like how half invested I am.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
I don't make my guards fight gangs in dark corners, but if you'd like to help.
Are you saying I'm your guards?
Are you calling me a guards? How dare you imply I am guards?
Running. Is control a part of your soul? Let's get it to it. Get started. Come on. Get started. Come on. Get started. Come on. Get started. Let's get it started. Let's get started. In here. Yeah. Pew. Man, what a happy time to get it started.
Oh my god.
There's a corner, just they explode.
That man turned into meat.
They can take the streets in the dark.
What kind of death? Instant.
Reward in getting rid of them.
I know, it's terrifying. It's a terrifying thing to watch happen. It's called a deterrent.
What happened to Rick and Morty?
I mean, I assume
Those first couple were good. I know that there's like another one in the works, like down the pipeline, but
I saw Carl go inside a few minutes ago.
oh, hi Anders.
No Templars so far. Are you ready?
Yes.
I didn't
No,
see anyone
I
suspicious.
just wanted to say hi.
Let's do this fast. All right.
You ready?
I'll have
Yeah,
it.
look at this new
Why?
thing.
Why
You
did
watch
they
the
make him
Templars.
get rid of Sir Pouncelot? That's like half his character in the DLC is Sir Pouncelot. That seems like such a lame writing choice. Do you think it was because they couldn't put the cat in? I don't think I've seen a cat yet.
We can't have the cat models. They're too complex. They won't work with the budget.
When we find Carl, just let me talk to him.
Okay, well, my last name is Carl. It keeps throwing me.
Also, those statues look extremely ominous.
Oh yeah, without doubt. It's the red candles
Yeah.
and the lighting. but mostly the red part of the red
Actually, it
candles.
reminds me a lot of one of the levels from Prince of Persia on the PS1.
Hmm?
Or PS2, sorry.
Hmm. You know what I see when I look at these? Nazis.
Anders, I know you too well.
Oh.
I knew you would never give up.
What's wrong? Why are you talking like...
I was too rebellious, like you. The Templars knew I had to be made an example of.
No!
How else will mages ever master themselves? You'll understand, Anders. As soon as the Templars teach you
Understanders.
to control yourself. This is the apostate.
I was really proud of that pun, Marcus.
Never take another mage as you took him.
What the hell was that? Damn, Anders.
You went Super Saiyan.
Yeah, apparently, Jesus. I think I can light people on fire. Wow, the timing.
And I hope.
Oh, hello. Okay. Loot? Loot? No? Alright.
Anders, what did you do? It's like you brought a piece of the fate into this world.
Ah.
I had already forgotten what that feels like.
Is that you, Liam?
Liam O'Brien?
Yeah.
But you're tranquil.
I thought the Tranquil were cut off from the Fade
What's his
forever.
name?
When you're tranquil, you
Carl.
never think on your life
Um,
before.
Yeah. How could I
The
forget?
fate itself is inside Anders, burning like a sun.
I don't think it
Please,
is.
kill me before I forget again. I don't know how you brought it back, but it's fading.
If it's Liam, that's an
Carl, no.
impressive voice for Liam, I feel. Liam has, like, the same voice, but remixed, I feel.
Maybe we can find
You know
a
what I
cure.
mean?
Can you cure a beheading? The dreams of tranquil mages are severed. There is nothing left of them to fix.
I would rather die a mage than live as a Templar puppet.
Kill him or don't kill him?
Wait, what the fuck?
What? Carl?
It's way different in this picture.
Oh. Is he in a future game?
I don't know.
Because that very much affects this decision right now.
Well, he's got black hair in this picture, and he's got white hair here. So maybe he's in a previous game? I don't know.
I don't remember him in a previous thing.
Neither.
Maybe he was. That's weird, though. He looks blonde, though. That's not like... That's not like, oh, I'm an old man and it's graying out. It's like, nah, fam, I'm blonde. I think you'll be all fine.
Tranquil I've met seem content with their lot. Maybe it's not that bad.
You have no idea. Your emotions, your dreams, everything stripped away on someone's whim. If I were made tranquil, I would wish for a friend compassionate enough to kill me. Carl, I'm sorry.
Now, it's fading. Why do you look at me like that?
Okay, kill him anyway.
Goodbye.
Yeah, there.
We
But
should leave.
you
before
didn't
more
pull the
Templars
trigger.
come.
Nope. Well, it's because he wasn't tranquil for like 5 seconds. I don't understand the rules of this tranquility. Alright, let's hit you with one of the deep... Wah.
That wasn't normal magic you just did, was it?
This is hard to explain.
Amaranthine.
When I was in Amaranthine, I met a spirit of justice.
Do you
who
owe
was trapped
anyone an
outside the
apology?
Fade. We became friends, and he recognized the injustice that mages in Thedas face every day.
And that's different than a demon.
Just as demons prey on the deadly
I owe
sins of
Carl an
mankind,
apology.
there are good spirits who embody our virtues.
I
Spirits of
honestly
compassion,
can't think of one.
fortitude, justice. They are the maker's
Like,
first
I
children.
don't often leave
And they
things
have all
in
but given
that
up
state.
on us.
Alright, I try my best not to. So, most people would say I apologize to them too much. So,
I don't think I ever got the chance to apologize. I guess it's less apologize and more like clear the air with.
well, yeah, I
Couple
guess that's
people.
what it, like the
Right.
weirdness of, because like there's some
Yeah.
people that I like just stopped talking to, and I don't think I owe them an apology. It's just like
Yeah.
kind of weird that we no longer talk anymore. But it's not like I think I did anything wrong that I need to apologize to them for.
Yeah. Are you saying what I think?
What does this have to do with your eyes glowing?
To live outside the Fade, he needed a host. I offered to help him.
Oh,
We
Anders.
were going to work together. Bring justice to every child ever ripped away from his mother to be sent to the Circle.
Getting involved with the fade.
I guess I
He's
had too
faded.
much anger.
Do
Once he was inside me,
So you have this spirit
I love
of
that song.
justice living in your head.
It's not
Literally,
like that.
can't.
He's gone
I
now.
looked up voice actors for
He's part
Carl,
of me.
and I got 3
not
separate
like
voice
before.
actors in a row. I'm like,
How'd you spell
Feel
Carl?
his thoughts
K-A-R?
K-A-R.
Not
Dragon
even
Age?
the greatest
Yeah,
soul
Dragon
could
Age
tell you
2
where
voice
I
actor
am.
is what I'm
Begins.
looking for.
Oh, dear.
Got fucking 3 different people. I'm like, I don't.
So he's a nice spirit? Yeah.
That really
He's a
didn't
happy
look like
guts.
a happy, benevolent spirit from where I was standing.
The Templars will think the same. We're friends with a monster.
Ooh.
Since when is justice happy? Justice is righteous. Justice is hard.
Place with Batman.
But my anger. When I see
Since
them
when
now,
is Batman
things
happy?
that have always outraged me, but I could never do anything about. He comes out,
Someone on Reddit said it's Mark Healy.
and he is no longer my friend Justice.
Achilles.
He is a force of vengeance, and he has no grasp of mercy.
Like men with dark pasts.
Oh.
What a jump.
It's like, all this talk of you killing your friend has really put me in the
Can
mood.
justice ever be separated from you?
I don't think so. The only way a spirit
We
is ever
acknowledge that we did
separated
not
from
have
a living
Anders
host
as a
besides
romanceable
death.
character
The
in
curses of my own
the
making.
DLC. Here you are.
What I can do now is hope to
Take him.
Take a man his dark
Can you bring
past.
him out at will?
No,
Oh my
he
god.
comes only when I've lost all power over myself. It's a madness, a frenzy. I only find out after what I might have done.
Barbarian rage.
Is there anything I can do for you?
You're the first one I've ever told this. Thank you for not running away.
Oh, I haven't run yet.
My maps are yours. As am I, if you wish me to join your expedition.
Hey.
I thought I was done with the Grey Warden.
See him credited as
But if you
Carl
have any
in
need
his
of me,
things. He's like a bunch of voices in Dragon Age 2, but I don't see Carl there.
No one cares about Carl.
No one gives a shit about Carl.
Or Carver, for that matter. Hey, Anders, welcome aboard.
Get the fuck out of here, Carver.
Carver! What the fuck are you doing? I'm angry, Lieutenant. Oh, Lord.
Freedom.
What a crock.
Not the phrase I was expecting.
The greatest lie.
I've
Freedom.
always wondered, why is
It dulls your life's
a
meaning.
surface dwarf a merchant or a smith?
You left out criminals and hired muscle.
They don't count.
We dwarves are drawn to shiny objects. Sort of like magpies, but with business sense.
You're kidding.
Of course I am. We come to the surface with the skills our ancestors had, Blondie. You think there's a tradition of dwarf woodcutters in Orzammar? Beekeepers? Sailors?
Well, there could be mushroom growers and nug wranglers.
Orzammar will never let those people go topside. Too vital. Also, embarrassing.
Mushroom growers are embarrassing. Like, nug wranglers, I could, kind of understand.
I get the vital part for mushroom growers.
That's fair.
If you're underground, that's like your crop.
Yeah,
If you're
that's
living
fair.
underground, that's food production.
I did let the psychopath in charge
always trying to take over
of
at night.
Orzammar.
But someone else will always pay for their removal.
Oh, yeah.
Forget what his name is. It starts with a B. We'll call him Brett.
How did you do your save data to this
No
one?
one
Did you
has
do
left
like
the
the little
mansion,
comic
but I've
thing
heard
they
nothing
have, or
within.
did you like?
Daenerys
I had to
made
do
her
the
way
comic
here.
thing because it
I wouldn't
didn't
put it
like
past him.
register everything that I wanted it to.
Mm.
I was like, wait,
Perhaps I
what?
want to know a
Excuse
little
me.
more about
Yeah.
this Daenerys.
He is a magister of the Tevinter Imperium.
Oh, is that all? Nothing to worry about then.
So you say?
There, he is a wealthy mage with great influence.
Oh.
Here, he is but a man who sweats like any
What
other when
is a
death
man?
comes for him.
You'll be dead. Yeah.
He may have prepared some magical defenses.
Ah.
They will not keep me from him.
I don't really care about Beric. I'm like, I can't like read Beric.
Yeah.
Feels like.
I think. I don't know. I feel like it was one of those characters that they like created
Mm-hmm.
and were like, "Oh yeah, we made a fan favorite,"
And then failed.
and then like just did not live up to the like
The hype.
like the expectations they thought. Because I think they were like, "Oh yes, Bard. Everyone likes bards. We're gonna make a cool, fun like dwarf bard."
Yeah.
Who's like the, because isn't he technically he is the like whatchamacallit,
Mm-hmm.
the narrative device this whole game takes place in. If I
Yes.
remember correctly. He's the one telling the story.
Yeah. This is a story about a man named Stanley.
Did you?
I mean, it'd be here, but like, Dragon Age is just.
Dragon Age is overriding all.
I crashed Dragon
Dragon
Age. I
Age.
killed Dragon Age 2, and now I can't even see the Halo screen to see if Infinite's working.
All will love me and despair.
Alrighty. Not responding indeed.
Guys on me.
Well, let's do a quick
Little
check
pass.
in. Oh, no, all right. Good to know. Bye.
Pourquoi?
Man, if only I had known that I'd never be able to play Halo Infinite again.
you blew your one chance. And
One
now you'll
shot, my
never
one
see it
opportunity.
again.
Should have just taken a whole week off and only played Halo Infinite and had no PTO for anything else ever again. Actually, I don't think I even have enough PTO to do that, so it would just be unpaid. Did it not save? Oh no.
When was the last time it saved?
Oh no. Did we go through all this Dragon
1
Age
hour
2
ago.
for nothing?
We're aware that some users are not able to launch games.
Oh, you don't say, Microsoft. Well, it could have had me fooled. Goodness. Alright, we're back.
Daenerys made
Yeah.
no
Who
way.
is this man? Blah, 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 blah,
There
blah, blah,
is
blah.
a
Let's be
wealthy-
careful. You'll be dead. This little one is not worth your effort. Here, let me get
Store
this
and
off.
subscriptions are unavailable.
You don't say. When I land a crit, the victim's health bar flashes white.
This should never be a thing. Downloaded games unavailable. That's not how that should work.
Yeah.
Ugh, I hate it.
I hate Christmas. I hate it. Name that movie.
The Grinch.
Which one?
oh, you can see the nature of the particle effect that's moving with the camera. That's fun. Because it's just really a flat 2D texture, pretending to be 3D.
Oh, these are shades. Oh, snap. Crackle Pop Rice Krispies. Do you think they like fire? No.
Figuratively.
And oh, there's more. And these ones are bigger. I have ice. Baby.
Have you ever seen the interview with like Ice Ice Baby guy talking about
Vanilla Ice?
Yeah, talking about like the Queen song.
Yeah.
Like theirs goes ba 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 da ba ba. Ours goes ba 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 da ba ba.
Yeah, it's just
He said the same thing.
It's just, to me, it's one of those things where it's like, it's almost not worth defending.
Yeah, right.
Like, just embrace that.
Like,
alright, yeah, you know, it does sound similar. We didn't have the intention, or if you did have the intention, be open with it.
I mean, sampling is a thing in music.
Yeah.
A long time. Like the,
Well, it's also one of those things where, like, you want to go by the tried and true, nothing is ever truly a new creative thing. The Simpsons did it approach.
Yeah.
You could just be like, look, no, it was not our intention.
There's some song that got popular recently.
It's about damn time.
Like recently, I probably mean like in the last 10 years. This time keeps moving too fast for me.
Yeah, it's not, you know, staying in a bubble.
Yeah. Alright.
Got him with the other music reference.
That's like a sample of that one song. They have the diner sample in it.
The what?
Like,
oh, yeah, Tom's Diner. It's Fall Out Boy.
Yep.
Memories,
yep.
I think. Or Centuries, that's what it is. Remember me for centuries.
Yeah, no, they just like straight up owned that. Like, I was talking to someone at one point, and I was like, yeah, I like the original song better. They got like the sound from, and they're like, original song? And I was like, yeah.
Yeah, no, Tom's Diner is such a fucking mood. It is a vibe.
Have you seen the TikTok sound going around of like the cover of Tom's Diner, and the one guy's been duetting all the versions of the cover?
No.
There's the cover of Tom's Diner,
sure.
And about when it gets to and he fills it only halfway before I even mention. When it gets to that part, like another singer comes in, and he's like,
"Oh yeah."
And there's a guy that's been like just duetting anything with that song, and he's just been like similar like the corn guy, where he's just been like, "Oh yeah, cool song," and then as soon as that guy's vocals come in, he just goes, "Oh," he like gets possessed, starts singing along.
That's funny. Now, I don't know how I feel about that cover, because like it's really funny, but also it's just very strong.
Yeah.
Unnecessarily strong. Because like all of the covers aren't like if you're gonna have that kind of vocalization, I feel like you need to do some re-instrumentation too.
Yeah.
It's just like holy spirit activate.
Holy spirit activate.
God, what a freaking weird world we live in. Where am I going? What am I doing here? I'm hunting a mage, but like could have labeled where he is, you know?
This definitely falls into those categories of like full on like D&D dungeon that is themed like a house. It is not a.
Oh. They spawned behind me.
Which is always the thing I run into with game design. It's like such a tough nut to crack, and why I low-key am extremely jealous of the people that designed Resident Evil 7. Because the main Baker house in Resident Evil 7 is so good because it works as a believable house and also as a really good
dungeony,
like designed level in a video game. And it's like the fact they were able to nail that balance just makes me mad. I'm like, I want to nail that balance, but it's so hard. It's like you get things like
Oh.
this where it's like this isn't really how most houses are laid out.
My God, there's still another
Doesn't
door
matter any
upstairs we
longer.
haven't opened.
I assume Daenerys left valuables behind. Take them if you wish. I need some
Something's
air.
gonna
We haven't. Wait, we haven't been attacking. Wait. You weren't looting as we went. My guy. Well, at least send the dwarf in.
Yeah. Make yourself useful.
Hello. Fell residue. Fell residue.
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 Residual.
Acetaminophen.
Acetophamoph?
Yeah.
So fucking funny. What the hell is acetophamoph? Their brains just turned off.
Coxacrendo, bless them.
Ends. I escaped a land of dark magic, only to have it hunt me at every turn. It is a plague burned into my flesh and my soul. And now I find myself
I
in
hear
the
there's a
company
scream
of
for
yet
that.
another mage. I saw you casting spells inside. I should have realized sooner what you really were. Tell me then, what manner of mage are you? What is it that you seek?
Find
Oh.
out.
Fuck around and find out. Survival power. Is the problem?
You have an issue with mages.
I have an issue with magic and those who are careless with it.
Not all mages are alike, or I'd be the first to act.
Thanks, bud.
I imagine I appear ungrateful.
Oh my God, she does like
If
me.
so, I apologize.
I wanted
for
this
the
whole
truth.
game.
I did not find Daenerys, but I still owe you a debt. Here is all the coin I have, as Anso promised.
Oh?
Should you find yourself in need of assistance, I would gladly render it.
In the background.
I think so. You would hold
You didn't seem all that thrilled with me a moment ago.
You are not Daenerys. Whether you are anything like him remains to be seen.
Your old master must want something more than just a runaway slave.
He doesn't want me at all, just the markings on my skin. They are lyrium, burned into my flesh to provide the power that Daenerys required of his pet. And now, he wishes
Your
his
real
precious
original plot
investment
was straight from
returned,
Full Metal
even
Alchemist,
if he must
idiot.
rip it from my corpse.
He wants. So that would hurt, yeah.
I don't see that going very well.
So he wants
for
your
you.
tattoos.
Neither do I. The truth is,
That's weird.
I know nothing of the ritual that placed these markings on me. It was Daenerys' choice, one he now regrets.
There's actually a character in Baldur's Gate 3 a lot like that too.
I've seen some of your
There's a
abilities.
vampire.
Do they come from those markings?
Some. All I know is
He
that
said
even in the
Baldur's
Imperial,
Gate.
warriors such as myself
He said
are rare.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Perhaps they
2.
believe I should feel
Okay.
honored.
1.
Let's see what happened.
Do you think your master will keep chasing
Okay,
you?
no, he's a
He is
vampire
too proud
spawn
not to.
that has a bunch of things
Perhaps
carved
one
into
day
his
the
back.
hunt will cost him more than he
But
is
he
willing
ran
to
away
pay.
from his
I
vampire
doubt that
lord, and now
matters
the
any
vampire
longer.
lord is trying to get him back, theoretically, for whatever's carved on his
I'm
back,
planning an
which he
expedition.
actually
I might need
can't
help.
see.
Yeah.
He has no
Fair
idea what
enough.
it is, because,
Should you
fun
ever
fact,
have need
anytime
of
he
me,
tries to
I will be
look,
here.
he can't,
If
because he'd have to
Daenerys
look
wishes his
in a
mansion back,
mirror.
Yeah.
And he can't.
Ripperoni.
I am at your disposal.
I'm at your disposal. Wait, you're. Oh, yeah. You would be a warrior. That makes sense. I'm a fool. Alright, come along.
I am
Dear
not
elf.
a spectator. I am a warrior.
I'm a man!
I am a man.
I just thought of the. I want a
Wait.
lightsaber! I'm a man!
Oh wait, that's Fenris?
What?
Oh,
Wait, what?
sorry. I did completely blanked on the fact that was Fenris. He's one of the like unexpected fan favorites. Mostly just because the same reason people like Kylo Ren, like edgy boy,
Go back to daytime.
edgy trauma boy. People are really into him in the romantic sense. I'm so burdened with pain and bleh.
They're going to kill me and rip the tattoos off my skin.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be a shame. Aka? I barely know her.
Please, can you help me? My brother.
Don't worry. Helping people and killing people are what I'm best at.
That man just teleported into the stairs behind you.
I just rubbed my belly.
Yeah. I love killing people and devouring them.
Karen?
What are they even trying?
You can't hide that name from me, no matter your letter swapping.
You wouldn't listen. You hear dark rumors about the Templars. And
I'm trying to whisper, but that woman's totally listening to your
She
entire
totally-
conversation.
She's got the I'm gonna kill someone eyes.
Yeah.
Tell me about
What do
Meredith.
people say about Knight Commander Meredith?
Oh, she has
Oh,
many
she lost
admirers.
interest.
They laud the service she does.
Oh.
in keeping
They laud, you say?
Yes, and utterly without pity. She sees
Demons, you say?
everywhere.
Oh, it's the old guy.
It is dangerous even to whisper such things.
As the girl is just standing right
What
behind.
have you heard about the Templars?
People harboring escaped mages just disappear. Templars.
The Templars are
Oh.
My friend has a cousin who's a mage.
Oh.
And she says he was made tranquil against his will.
Hmm.
You hear more with every passing day.
Interesting you say such things. We did see something similar.
What do you say?
I'm here to help you. Just tell me what you know.
Karen would write me every day.
Karen.
Then suddenly, no more letters. I wrote him many times with no response.
There are male
I
Karens.
tried to see him, but Knight Commander Meredith threw me
He
out.
just
They won't
puffed up his
tell me
chest.
anything.
I saw that. Don't think I didn't.
Your brother may indeed be in trouble. What can I do for you?
Perchance, in your journeys, if you find yourself in the gallows, ask the other recruits, Wilmerd and Hugh, about my brother. They were Karen's closest friends
Hugh
in the order.
Wilmid.
If anyone knows where he is,
Humid.
no.
Humid.
may God bless you.
The oldest
Slay.
To
Karen
you in this endeavor.
is the guy who ferries the boats.
2 coins. 1 on each eye, no more, no less. Help wanted.
I thought that said help Walter, and I was like, who the fuck is Walter?
Freaking Walter. Bet he's white. It's a little drug distributor joke there.
I don't even know what instruments those are, but I know they're very iconic. Citizens of Kirkwood, my dear wife,
Ghislaine. Guys slain.
Guys slain.
Ghislaine. No. Guy slain. Oh. Sorry, I'm tripping over a log.
I offer a bounty for the return of my wife.
Sounds a little
What do you mean you
problematic.
can't help me?
This is a domestic matter, Sirrah. If your wife has chosen to leave you, there's nothing we can do.
The-
That is my wife. She's legally bound to me. Bring her back.
That was a little
We're done
Borat-esque.
here.
Also the eyes.
Yeah.
Like, that. A little creepy.
Useless. Why are we still paying those sluggards?
Why are you French? Where is Fantasy France?
You should pay someone
France to see.
else.
Yeah.
Like me. I like being paid.
If you
That
can
was a little
find me
aggressive.
net, I will gladly pay you. That foolish woman has caused me nothing but embarrassment.
He's like French
She
Geppetto.
needs to be
Yeah.
dragged off.
The guards disagree.
If I do not have my wife, I will make a puppet.
My wife. Maybe your friend is more sensible.
Does he have enough
Her
belts?
family is getting suspicious. They think I might have done
Answer me.
something to her.
These belts 3.
Well, I just want to make sure they know I didn't do it.
Why would her family think you did something to her?
They
Straight
think
to
I
the point.
married her for her inheritance. And they know we
I'm
have been
bringing my
fighting.
organ today. I read that it's
Believe
for her
this is
intolerance.
reason enough for me to
I'm
run,
the
but
for
I
intolerance.
swear on Andres
I
Day,
also,
I am
as a fantasy Frenchman, I love
How long
hating
has your
other
wife been
people.
about a month. I wasn't worried.
Her mother was a
She's
hamster.
run off before.
Her father smelled of elderberry.
Like, that is the level of French accent this guy's doing.
It really
Like,
is.
it's
It's
really
that.
Yeah.
What her family thinks.
It's like,
Oh.
I'm French.
Ninette keeps the company of other men. Huh? And makes no secret of
He
it.
did the whole.
He did the whole.
You can't just honk. There's no France here.
The French aren't geese. It's like one of my favorite Simpsons jokes. Where
Bah,
the,
marriage. Your terrible husband.
You don't care that Ninette might be hurt or dead. You sicken me.
You have never lived with her.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
It wasn't always like this. We were in love once. She defied her parents to marry me. Sometimes I wonder if I dreamed those years.
See, like it's when he's subtler that
Yeah.
it works, but when he's like,
Do you think Ninette might be
Yeah.
in trouble?
It's a wrong
When he literally goes,
confronting a
oh.
men have her age.
can't believe, I can't believe
Tried to show me
in my fantasy game
first drinks.
a man went, oh. Vile, that can
I'll
help.
try my best to find Ninette and bring her home.
You should talk to Jethan at the Blooming Rose. I
See,
didn't
Jethan
know
is a
she
good name.
visited whores.
Karen, a
Until
little weird
Jethan sent a letter to our
in
house.
hindsight.
He even
Think?
sent her flowers once. Lilies.
Lilies. My guy.
Talking about it makes my head hurt. Good luck to you, Sarah.
It is very aggressively French, and not in the like it sounds French.
Well, it's like most German accents in like American properties.
Oh, where it's like,
Oh, guten Tag. We are German.
it's either that or just the straight Hitler.
Yeah.
Just
yeah, I think like of people I've met, because we have like a couple of family friends that are like two really old, very nice German people.
Yeah.
Like they were my stepdad's clients at one point.
Yeah.
Like he redid their driveway.
How mad do you think she'll be?
Oh.
Well, are you here to socialize or did you bring my goods?
I mean, what is that?
Oh, fingers crossed. It's a lie, because we did give it
Oh
away.
yeah.
I want more jobs.
I rescued your boy and killed the coterie, but your property was long gone.
Coterie. I should have figured. They've got a lock on all trades.
It was believable.
If I'd had someone decent on the job, they'd have dug into it first, not walked in blindly. Well, no cargo, no coin. If you're ever looking for more work, I keep my books right here. Feel free to sign yourself up.
I like coin, but I got no coin from.
Vegeta Buenos if you have
Do you?
coin.
Do you?
those
Hello?
textures are
Oh.
on the same
What?
plane.
Wow, that's
But they have the exact same y coordinates. What's
the
going
fact.
on there?
The fact that it's just do 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 do.
That's definitely an issue of like the camera trying to crop things and not knowing what to crop properly.
I want your magic carpet.
On your disappearing carpet.
A whole new rose.
Oh, yeah, but I was gonna say, yeah, I have family friends that are both two, like, it's an older German couple, but like,
Yeah.
I remember when I met them, I was like, oh, I think of all the accents I've heard in like American television and shit, like, I think the German might be the furthest off from how the people in their like second language
Yeah.
actually talk. Like, it's a lot more subtle.
Yeah,
Usually.
that makes sense. I don't like this stance. I was worried that I was gonna cue something if I walked in. Up the stairs we go, and then
do not like your name.
My name is a wish my father made, and I did want to be a knight, but
I see.
but
Still, it's a good name. A strong name.
what were you named after?
your mom.
I don't know my real name. master called me Fenris, his little wolf.
Oh,
Could you not call yourself
like
something
Fenrir
different now?
from mythology.
A fine point.
Alright, guys, shut up. We're gonna talk to this guy.
Today's
Girl.
my rest day, but
Guy.
I'll make an exception for you. What can I say? Why work if you're not working hard?
Jafar, have you seen
It's a
Ninette
weird
lately?
mentality.
Ninette? Not for several weeks, which is a shame. I enjoy her company. I hear she finally left her worthless husband. Good for her. I just wish she'd said goodbye.
Did she tell you she left her husband?
No, I just hope that's what she did.
Noting they keep referring to him.
Ghislaine only wants her for
it's
her family's
Ghislaine.
wealth.
Ghislaine.
Ninette's
I was
a
like, they keep
jewel,
referring to the
elegant,
husband. I'm like, come on.
just the perfect level of depraved. Ghislaine doesn't deserve her.
Do you think Ninette has come to harm?
No.
I hope not. Everyone loves Ninette.
Is this a brothel?
Sometimes twice a night.
Yes.
Okay.
Ghislaine's
The
the
blooming
only one who might
rose.
hurt her, and he doesn't have the balls for it.
Ghislaine knew about you and Ninette. Did he talk to you?
The man is incapable of talking. He
That-
came here,
that sounds
yelled at me,
vaguely
called me a dirty
racist.
nice, among other things.
The man's
and
French. He's
accused me of
not. He's
corrupting
not
his wife.
indecipherable.
We had him thrown out.
Were you hoping Ninette would leave Ghislaine for you?
Of course not. I know my place. I offer a service, that's all. Anyway, there was someone else looking for Ninette. A Templar. I believe his name was Emmerich. He wouldn't sleep with me either.
Surami.
I can't see why a Templar would be interested in anyone who isn't a mage.
Any chance Ninette's an apostate?
Well, she certainly cast a spell on me.
What's that gesture?
Oh,
no. I don't know what that's
I
supposed to
don't
be
know.
known for. Just doing full Naruto hand signs now. If you know what I mean.
Perhaps Emmerich knows something we don't.
Emmerich said he'd continue his investigation in Darktown. You could see if he's still there. And if you find Ninette, tell her to drop by.
For a second, I
and
thought
see
you
me
were gonna be like,
sometime.
hoo, he, hoo, ha, ha, hey, hey, blah, blah, bing, bang. Hello.
Back again.
Patty cake,
Sure you're not
patty cake,
interested in
bake
my
roast
many services?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I was just passing through.
Have it your way.
See, I was expecting like a quest. Hello. Yes.
I'm taking this.
This is my stone toe now.
Stop, thief! You'll violate the law.
I'm running. I'm running. Sir? Just go.
Combat. Father, I crave violence.
Player, I crave violence.
It's not even the kind of game where we can kill all the NPCs.
Right. After you said that, he goes, "Oh, okay," and sheathes his weapon. Yes. The Paragon's toe. Maybe so. Among Us. We're gonna finish this Among Us quest, and then I think we'll call it.
Yeah.
Among Us. Oh.
I've heard about the Circle of Magi outside of the Imperium, but I've never been in one.
Wait, is there more than
You
one
said
Circle of
it's
Magi?
wise for you to be here.
He's never been in one. Is there more than one Circle of Magi? I was under the impression there was just the one.
I mean, there's like rogue groups and just, you know, independent factions.
They're all circles. Yeah, there's not a square of Magi.
There's not a
I'm
trapezoid.
Sure nobody will notice little old me.
Yeah, where's our like
Don't you worry.
Very reassuring.
tesseract of Magi?
This seems more like a prison. I wonder if it's more effective than the circle I know.
How is the Imperial Circle of Magi different?
Once upon a time, it was as it is here. The Chantry watched the Magisters closely for any signs of corruption or weakness.
Okay.
Then it changed. The Magisters were permitted to watch over their own and
I'm
Templars
looking at
kept
Fenris,
only
and
to
he's like
enforce the
a
law.
completely different
What
character
happened
design.
next was inevitable.
Maybe I
Just
modded it.
Magisters
Yeah.
rule again.
That's very
Powerful
possible.
as they ever were.
Like, that's the design I'm familiar with.
Yeah, I think I modded it. I didn't realize
You said
it.
the Chantry used to watch the Magisters. Why did they stop?
You must remember that the attitude towards magic is different in Tevinter.
Because I know I did a
Magisters
lot of
came from wealthy
modding, but I
families,
don't know
bloodlines that
in
had nurtured magical talent for
the
countless generations. The Chantry
what
was
I
not
modded.
trying to control
It's
poor
such a
peasants.
specific mod. It feels
Yeah.
like, to me, like we shaved him and we got rid of
I
his.
thought the Magisters had been thrown down by the
like-
Chantry.
On the contrary,
I think the mod.
Andraste
So
never defeated the Imperium.
there were like
A
4
great
different
army
mod
conquered the
packs.
south,
Mhm.
Because there's
the
one
north.
where it's just like the
Magisters
originals,
eventually
but like
surrendered to the
HD.
Chantry.
Then
They
there's
did
like
so on their
how
terms.
they appear in a
They
different
kept their
game, and then there's
influence.
like lore
Thus, they
correct,
reclaimed
and then
what they
there's
lost
like
over the centuries. Some
this is
battles
a
were lost by inches.
creative made, like this is the thing that we did
You talk about the Magisters as if they are all
Mhm.
for
I have
funsies,
no doubt that
artistic,
some are good and noble men, strong enough to resist temptation.
more
But how
art,
many
like
temptations
they,
do you
this
wish
is
to
their
offer a
creation
man
kind of
before he will
thing.
give in? Blood magic is everywhere in Tevinter, from the lowliest apprentice
I don't know.
up to the
It's
Archon
been so
himself.
long that I don't remember.
You can't have seen this for yourself.
I can't or won't.
Daenerys talked about it often. Of course, they say it's
Maybe
forbidden.
that's why his pupils are so
Behind the
large.
smiles
Pupils and
closed
irises.
doors, however,
Yeah, it's like
it's a
kind of weird
different
mod
matter. To be a
design.
magister in Tevinter is to be glorious. To be a powerful magister in Tevinter, that is worth any price.
You're saying the same thing could happen here?
If the mages were permitted to be their own watchers, of course. It is too easy for a mage to resort to blood magic if they feel the need is great enough.
As easy as
Blood
it is to
magic's
resort
not
to
all
a
that
sword,
bad.
you were created as a living weapon. Should you not be trusted with your freedom?
My powers are not controlled by a demon.
Got him.
A mage can desire power, justice, revenge, protection. Any cause will do, and then they are lost.
I have failed you, Fenrir. Or Fenris. I have failed you.
From my point of view, the mages are evil.
Well, then they are lost. Alright. No, maybe this is they should be punished. No,
You can't
just
say every mage is corrupt.
yeah. I'm a wholesome
All I am
mage boy
saying is the Imperium offers no
who likes
answer.
money.
All that Andraste did long ago to end the tyranny of magic has been undone.
She ended the tyranny of magic and replaced it with an entirely new one.
Considering all that magic has done to my homeland and my race, I weep for your predicament. Power corrupts, as they say, and mages have power enough already.
You said the Chantry used to watch the Magisters. Why did they stop?
The lulls.
You must remember that the attitude towards magic is different in Tevinter. Magisters came from wealthy families, bloodlines that had nurtured magical talent for countless generations. The Chantry was not trying to control
Why
poor
isn't this
peasants,
set
but the scions
in
of
the
greatest
Imperium or
houses in the
Tevinter?
Imperium.
Right? Great.
Why
I
did we
thought
come
the
up with like an
Magisters had
island
been
of
thrown down by the
slavers?
Chantry.
This
On the
feels weird.
contrary, Andraste never defeated the Imperium.
The setting is the
A
weirdest part
great
of
army
Dragon
conquered
Age
the south, but not the north. The Magisters
Is it a
eventually
money-saving
surrendered
technique?
to the Chantry.
Yeah, I
But they
don't
did
know.
so on their
Like,
terms.
hey,
Dragon Age
let's have
They
them
kept their
all be in the
influence.
same city.
Thus, they
Yeah, like
reclaimed
Dragon Age
what they
2
lost
did
over the
come
centuries.
out pretty quickly, I think,
Some
after the
battles
first one, so
are
it might
lost
have been
by
a little
inches.
rushed. I don't know what the story, like,
You talk about
development
the
was
Magisters as if they are all
behind
evil.
the scenes.
Or if they
I
were
have
doing
no
Mass
doubt
Effect
that
also.
some are good and
Yeah,
We've
poor
got the
and
wheel.
strong
Yeah, they
enough
might
to
have been like
resist
they had
temptation.
split talent
But how
among the
many
two teams, which
temptations
is
do you
never
wish to offer
great.
a man before he will give in? Blood magic is everywhere in Tevinter, from the lowliest apprentice up to the Archon himself.
So why is it
You
bad?
can't have seen this for yourself.
Because they're doing blood magic.
Daenerys talked about it often. Of course, they say it's forbidden. Behind the smiles and closed doors, however, it's a different matter. To be a magister in Tevinter is to be glorious. To be a powerful magister in Tevinter, that is worth any price.
Hmm. Yeah.
Treat Treating every mage like a criminal isn't the answer.
And not every mage deserves the benefit of the doubt.
And I suppose you decide which ones.
Freedom is a noble ideal, but I see no oppression here. I see fear and danger. But enough. I'm sure we came here for a reason.
Danger zone. Okay. Sure.
Did I hear correctly? You are an abomination.
Why did you shout? I don't think everyone heard you.
Do you see yourself as harmless, then? An abomination who would never harm anyone?
Like ripping someone's heart out of his chest?
I did that at the behest of no demon.
I did that of my own free will.
I love how that keeps being his excuse. It's like,
Yeah.
a demon didn't tell me to do it, so it's fine.
Oh, Hugh. Oh, it's Hugh. Venna. Paxley. Margit? Alright, Hugh.
Do you know a recruit named Karen? His sister is looking for him.
Oh, it's Hugh.
To you, Miss Bear.
I can't.
To the void with that.
It's an episode 3
Karen
quote.
and the others are missing.
But our orders.
The night Maybe it's time to ask for outside.
Orders. Alright,
I wasn't even certain Karen was missing. Who else is gone?
The first ones disappeared weeks ago. There's been at least half a dozen.
Alright, so at
Wilmot
least
and
6.
Karen were the most recent.
Why must you keep silent about Karen?
You obviously aren't a Templar, Monsieur.
A knight lieutenant gives you an order and you obey.
This motherfucking,
without
like,
question.
Slytherin
You'd
ass.
also have to be the word about Karen and the others. And that'll be a great fun if you go missing.
That ginger stash
Yeah.
in my Christian Minecraft server.
This guy's just he's just a villain from an 80s cartoon. He's a Captain Planet villain, is what he is. I want to help.
Do I grill these people?
I mean, you've
Will
not
it make
been.
them mad?
I think you definitely won't
I'm only
make
trying to keep Karen safe.
that guy mad. I
I
think.
hear
won't
that
care.
Knight
Yeah.
Commander Meredith has some new initiation you have to go through. If you're not
A new
strong enough
initiation.
or fervent enough in
It's like
belief,
he's whispering
don't
everything.
make it out alive.
Figures.
Seems to me
Like, no one else is
weak
whispering,
Templar
but he's
would
just like,
die just
"You
as
have to make
quickly.
it alive."
And you honestly believe that?
Recruits keep going missing.
Wilmot came back.
I don't know.
He did.
So there's a
I saw him this morning.
There's a little bit of
What else do you
whispering
know
among
about the
them.
initiation?
Just like a little
You
bit.
hear about some questionable things that the Order must do these days. The Knight Commander only wants Templars that can do what must be done.
Andraste alive. She's killing recruits that might question her orders, isn't she?
That's rubbish. She wouldn't do that.
Can I talk to Wilmot?
If Wilmot came back, he might know more about the other missing recruits.
I bet he would.
Wilmot told me he was going outside Kirkwall. Clear his head, he said.
Why didn't you tell us
That
this?
Knight
was a
Captain
Dr.
Cullen
Seuss line.
ordered it.
If I ever heard one.
Chased after Wilmot.
Clear his head, see,
That wasn't
he
too
said.
long ago. If you hurry, you may catch them on the road.
Oh, get off the road.
Get off the road! Quick! Hey. Hi. We call it a stopping point because I saw this and I went, oh, John Legend.
How's your brain?
Dying. One step at a time. Alright. So, Marcus, where can we check you out at?
Eldritch Bunch. Maybe someday I'll play KOTOR again.
Someday.
When
Not
the
for
stars
another week.
align.
At the least, it's not 1 week from now.
Nope.
'Cause we'll be at a wedding.
Yeah, hopefully we'll play Halo again
Next
week, though.
That was the goal today.
Hopefully, yeah.
Now what?
Xbox Live gets its shit together so we can actually play the game
So
that
by
you own.
by 15 minutes or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. So that was a fun endeavor. Outside of that, You can see more of myself either tomorrow for Narratives and Nonsense. Theoretically, there will be a podcast. We have out of town Connor, so it'll be a solo endeavor. We usually record during the weekends, but he was gone, so interesting. And then Tuesdays, we're both doing like casual, fun stuff. We've been playing a lot of Pummel Party. We just started doing a little bit of Gartic Phone. We might do some Jackbox. I like the idea of Escape Simulator, but it's only 4 people, so maybe like golf with friends or something with friends. There's a whole bunch of us. And then Wednesdays, it's myself and my buddy John, Fusro Do Re Mi. We're playing Kingdom Hearts in the evenings. He has almost finished Kingdom Hearts 2 story. We have some boss fights and stuff after that. We're on easy mode, and he's having fun in easy mode, which is really great because he's playing Elden Ring, and then he goes to Kingdom Hearts and just suffers for a hot minute. It's just, it feels good. And then yeah, that's it. That's everything. KOTOR. KOTOR's on your channel.
Yeah.
Eldritch Bunch. Ha.